There was a time where hip-hop culture and geek culture were at odds, clashing over dominance amongst society on who deserves the right to be considered best. The great culture feud lasted for decades, with no end in sight, until one crew decided enough was enough. Deuces, Liv, Bacardi, and Didge, collectively known as Geekset, stepped up where the world needed it and became the only place that blends hip-hop culture and geek together.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blends hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces in the building, and with me, Liv is back.
Guess who's back? You still smell so frito on my clothes.
I love that one.
Back.
Yeah, I love that one. Frito papi. As always, I got my man Bacardi.
Hey man, how are we doing today?
You doing
Lift
good.
your mic up, we do better.
Liv is back. Liv is back. You had 2 episodes, you ain't had to worry about that.
Right. He had the mic down by his belly button and shit.
I used to feel so trash.
And as always, you got Didge in the building.
What is happening, people?
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Doing
good.
Good, man.
Fantastic.
Liv,
Welcome
man.
back, Liv.
Welcome back,
Chilling,
Liv.
man.
We
I had to
missed
take-
you so much.
I was on injury reserve, after I had that wrestling match with Diz here on my elbow. I had to get surgery on my elbow. Still haven't had my title match, but it'll be soon.
You gonna get the title match back again? You coming back?
Welcome back.
Mhm.
I did want to give Liv a moment to talk because Liv is geeked up about some animes that he's going to be watching.
Oh man, yeah, it took some time. Oh man, Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon got a new season. Oh man.
Bro, I feel like you like what's the My Little Pony guy? You know what I'm saying?
Dog, I'm not a brony, bro.
Bronies? No.
Bro.
But hey, but to his defense, it is Sailor Moon, bro.
No, but this is why. I gotta give y'all a little story.
But I'm
okay?
with you on
Is
this.
it
What you
Sailor Moon
got?
Eternal?
When I'm
Sailor Moon, what?
Is it Sailor Moon Eternal?
yes.
Yeah.
When
Is it on Netflix?
That's what I'm looking now.
I do believe so.
when my mother moved us to Puerto Rico, I was used to English TV, even though I was bilingual, and there wasn't a lot of shit that was English on TV, and there wasn't any cable. We couldn't afford cable at that time, so we had local channels, but they would play Sailor Moon, and they would play Dragon Ball with English subtitles.
Yep.
Sometimes they switch it up, and that was my first introduction to anime. That and Astro Boy. So
Astro
I gotta
Boy
fuck
favorite.
with Sailor
Moon
Moon.
in a minute.
I think they
I
did.
just want to go back and watch it.
Because Tuxedo Mask, I
Yeah.
wanted to be Tuxedo Mask. Yeah, all of them wanted them.
I forgot. I do remember that only that person. I do remember
Yes,
that person.
Tuxedo. He had the rose and come through and throw it.
Yeah.
All of the moons wanted Tuxedo. I wanted to be Tuxedo Mask.
Bro, that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
So that's why I fuck with Sailor Moon.
I've never.
You never watched Sailor Moon?
I saw episodes, but I've never watched it.
What about you, Dish?
I watched it. I did.
You watched it?
Cause that was like Liv said. That was one of the first animes.
That was one of the first things I've
For
animated.
me, it was Sailor. Legit, it was Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and then I consider it, but Speed Racer.
Yeah, Speed
Speed
Racer,
Racer, for
yeah.
sure.
I think
Yeah.
Speed
Wait, who
Racer.
would it?
As a matter of fact, if we want to get technical, Transformers. Transformers is technically an anime.
Really?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was
'Cause now
in
we call
Japan. It was not it's
that,
not
that
American.
first Transformers cartoon might have been the Japanese.
Voltron.
Really?
Voltron.
Voltron for
Voltron.
sure. Voltron for sure.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can look
Voltron
it up.
definitely. Yeah.
Voltron for
I
sure.
can believe that is because if you're looking at Power Rangers and like you can.
Yeah,
Like,
Voltron.
you know it has to have that.
I could be wrong about. I could be wrong about.
I'm checking now. I'm pretty sure.
But Voltron, I'm for sure.
Cause I think it was I think the toy came. Did the toy come first?
The
Transformers.
toys always came first in the '80s with these. The He-Mans, the Ninja,
Yeah.
not Ninja Turtles, He-Man.
He-Man.
Yeah, because you
Remember
know
the toys they made?
I
yeah,
know.
the toys
I knew
they made.
He-Man. I knew He-Man. Theirs did.
Voltron came. Oh no, Voltron was.
Voltron might have
anime.
been. Yeah.
But I
That
think it
might
was
not have been.
introduced here
Yeah.
first as a toy. G.I. Joe for sure was a toy. And they try to do toy and comic book. That's what they wanted. That's what they tried to do.
They don't do that.
No, they.
Has there any been? Has there been? Well, no. Because Angry Birds probably is the last thing that I saw that was something else that got turned to.
It was but it was
show.
a video game though.
Well, yeah, but it got,
So
but it got turned to.
Transformers-
But it wasn't like a
It's tough.
video game that had a storyline. and then it got turned into a whole movie.
Transformers, it was created in conjunction with Hasbro and a Japanese toy company, Takara Tomy.
You know what? Here's what they do now. It's they'll create the show and the toys at the same time now. It's
there's no
because with
It's
Lego,
always a show first now.
No, because with Lego, Ninjago, I remember that
Ninjago.
vividly. Ninjago, yeah, you're right. Ninjago.
But I don't consider that because Lego's been out.
No, Lego's been out, but I'm just saying.
This is just a branch off.
They created that line, and the line in the show came out simultaneously.
But like I remember from when I was younger, like Bionicles.
Oh yeah.
That was the toy first.
Yeah, I think that was.
I
think that was probably one of the last. Bratz doll was a toy first.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else.
But I think this is around the same time as Bionicle, and I think that stuff might have died off.
What's funny is it's social media now because Baby Shark got a whole show, a line, toys and everything.
Well, that's a song. That started as a song.
It started as a song, but it was a viral video. It was the song.
It was a viral animation.
It was a viral animation, and now it's a whole show. Line
I think without the animation, that song would have still hit. I
think so.
Yep.
Because
positive.
then when would the kids have actually seen it? Because remember, it was the whole.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The animation might have.
The animation was important.
The kids and it's that bright colors and everything.
Kids. But that song though, that song made that video.
That song is cold. That song topped the charts.
That song is not cold. Did you say the song is cold?
Well, for what it is, yeah.
Bro, that's back that thing up for kids.
Yeah. I won't bump it, but damn. I wouldn't go that far, Rudy.
No, when you if you have any kid, if you have an infant or anything, and you play,
he said taking over for the
kids
ocean.
run just like when Cash was taking over for the 99-2000 and people run to the dance floor. That's the same thing.
Damn. Oh, you just hurt
taking
my
over
eyes.
for the beach.
You just burned my
eyes. You just stunned around. You just stunned.
All I picture was baby body getting slammed on the
ground. What's going on?
Next time
terrible.
Next time you go to the family reunion and you got kids there, just play it on your phone and see how many kids turn around and look at you. I guarantee you.
See how many parents get pissed at you.
I might have to bleep this part out,
bro.
The whole thing. I might have to.
No, I'm telling you,
kids bop would never.
Yes,
it's already done.
Like they wouldn't even say Wrangler on my booty.
Already a classic, I'm telling you.
What they say, Wrangler on my legs?
Like, I didn't hear that.
I got my Wranglers on. That's
what are you talking about?
The Kids Bop version.
The Kids Bop version
of what song though?
Of
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. He didn't say Wrangler in my booty. Wrangler on my booty. They didn't even say that. I wonder if they're gonna put his new song.
I've never listened to a full Kids Bop song.
Hey, you never.
I just seen it on the commercial.
I've never sent them a letter asking them, can they please stop making this?
You did?
No, I did full on caring about it. It was me and Astro. I forgot. I can't remember what song it was on the commercial, and I was like, bro, we gotta stop.
What?
This.
Dog.
Superheroes overnight.
Dude got the calling like, hey,
this shit right here
do something.
This shit right here gonna do something.
This
shit right here.
We legit wrote a letter. We sent them an email. We wrote them a letter. I mean everything stamped on it. Put it into the mailbox.
Something needs to be done.
These people need to be stopped at all costs. That was ready to go straight Winter Soldier up in there, dog.
I remember that's like
sent the angriest Karen letter.
Bro.
Hey, that was a Karen moment.
Oh, it was 100%. I just remember starting with Dear Kids Bop. Obviously, I didn't know the company name.
You know who y'all is.
Dear Kids Bop. First sentence was please stop.
Please stop.
Please stop.
Hey, Kids Bop.
How
you guys doing today?
I've never actually heard the song. I think I've heard the song get played. Maybe like passed through like a on social media or whatever.
Yeah, never.
What I do love though is like I feel like any meme that represents Kids Bop verse like words, whether they meant it or not, I believe it. Like I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like
what if Kids Bop started their own verses?
Fam, I would love to see Kids Bop verses. Hey, let us host it. Let us host it. You know what I'm saying? We already coined it. We called it.
Verses?
You know what I'm saying? Like. Cause we can just have some kids to do
there's gotta be a little bit more happy. It can't be just verses. Kids Bop against each other.
Sponsored by High C. Cause you know they always got the Ciroc, got the drink.
Yeah.
Capri Sun going. They're gonna have
Capri
Capri
Sun.
Sun pouches in the
Yeah.
middle.
We had the Capri Sun pouches in the building.
My bad, y'all. Just Ron's mic is picking up extremely low, and I don't know why. That's why I had to
I'm
check
trying
to
my
make sure.
best.
No, it's not you. It's clipping, but in Logic it's recording fucking low, and I can't make sense of it. But I can still salvage the audio, so don't trip.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's alright.
But because I went all up and right, he was, what are you doing? I'm trying to get in trouble.
Like, fam, you all in my face right now.
Alright, well, we got
we gotta have quality shows,
we
man.
also got to address the elephant in the room.
I gotta be.
With Bacardi and his hand wrap.
What are we talking
Hand
about?
wrap Bacardi here.
I'm chilling now. What we talking about?
Cause I just feel like it's like
I mean, fam, I was talking to Dick. I said, y'all lucky I ain't break a bottle in this motherfucker yet.
Bacardi
He
turned-
didn't tell me he was gonna have a bonnet.
Bacardi turned into a Rastafarian,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm just trying to take care of my hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta bring it back, y'all. I gotta bring it back. Cause it started at Sailor Moon, and then we just
Oh, yeah,
traveled
we
on.
did.
Me, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Are you
That
on yet?
shit been cold.
You just caught up on that?
Yes.
Are you done
I
with
watched
it?
the whole. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Cold.
I know. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
He's nowhere near. So
I'm
know,
nowhere
like?
near.
You can't
I'm
even say you
like
like.
episode 7 or 8.
You care about spoilers?
Yeah.
You
No,
care?
you don't want.
I
Okay,
don't
maybe I'll talk about up until 7 and 8. You know what I'm saying? The chick with the hammer cold, I like her with the nail.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Her power is dope. So where I was at, I was telling Bacardi, is the one where they saved the little kid. So they pretty much their first mission where they where a boy.
Shit, so you haven't seen the prison fight then?
No.
With the demon. God damn, you on fucking episode
Bro.
4. What you talking
No,
about?
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
literally
ain't ready.
just started
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to do
last
this.
week.
You don't want to tiptoe with this. You don't
This
want to
is
get
terrible.
spoiled.
I literally just
All right.
started like last week, man.
What I will say is like.
You
Well,
got
I
some
look,
shit to come.
I know.
so my thing
I
is
can
like,
tell
so I
already.
mean, as a, do you see the Naruto elements? Do you feel the
You
Naruto
should feel
vibe?
that immediately.
Yeah, I felt it immediately.
Immediately.
I never watched.
I didn't watch it,
so-
no,
Wait,
I know.
how are you feeling? I guess what part?
Just the group.
The gist of the group together.
The group, even the fact of just like how the power scaling is going to start with the main character.
Episode 7.
Okay, wait, hold on. You know, you going to because you saying okay? Because I guess I'm not understanding what you mean by Naruto vibes.
They feel like Team 7.
Yeah, now you don't see Team 7. You don't see Team 7.
So I would be really shocked because that is.
Wait, so who was old girl? Who would she be?
She would be the Sakura of the group.
She is Sakura, bro. She beat the hell. What?
No.
She yes.
Stop! You better stop it. I'm not gonna.
She beat the main character.
Hold on, because okay, are you talking about overall Team 7? Because Sakura at the beginning of Naruto was trash. She was pointless up until she started training with Lady Tsunade.
Well, I'm talking. We're talking about as far as like even.
So you talking about
even if you think about like power range,
so you talk about
specialties of power. Even specialties of
Naruto,
power
because remember, so you talk about Naruto's over. We know everybody's main power because at the beginning, remember, so I guess that's.
But in the beginning, though, we still know Sakura was strong. Like, Sakura,
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
She did. Damn, she had like that was her power.
What strength did she have in the beginning?
You knew that she had. You knew that she because once she was one of the.
Then when she fought, like when she fought, who was the puppet? The puppet.
That wasn't at the beginning. That was way
You talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga talking episode.
So that's what I'm trying to understand what you mean.
Nigga, what she did was heal. They made her medic during there.
No, not at the beginning. At the beginning, she was pointless up until that stuff. Because remember, she was chasing after Sasuke. So that's what I'm trying to figure. Like,
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
What do you mean by Naruto vibe?
So you're talking about because we're talking about.
You get no Naruto. You get no Naruto vibes.
I haven't got any Naruto vibes.
I'm
shocked.
really shocked. There's no point in continuing it because
Well, I want y'all. I want to understand what y'all saying.
I want you to now. I want your full on review when you done with it.
But I want to understand what y'all saying by Naruto
I am
vibes.
shocked.
No,
Because if
let the fans tell you, like make sure they
Yeah,
listen
because
to
you might be the first person I
that
know
I've
who
talked to
watched
so
it.
far. So
Who
we
said
This is
they
how I know
Naruto
Rudy
vibes.
playing stuff in the background. He got to
No.
be playing stuff in the
no,
background.
bro. So
I stay glued to that motherfucker.
No. So this is why I'm confused, right? And this is why I'm saying like I don't get what you mean by Naruto vibes. So like when I watch Black Clover, and then just like the tropes of like that storyline, I was getting Naruto vibes from Black Clover at first because I'm like, okay, it's him trying to be the best. It's him going through this competition. He was the outcast. He was this, right? I'm not so when I'm talking about Naruto vibes, I'm thinking of that. So if y'all talking about that, I don't get that.
You just literally explained.
I mean, but what's he?
He's not out. So where I'm at, I'm not at, the only outcast that he is that they're like, fam, like it's the only outcast that he's getting was from his from old boy, and then old girl. She just really just
Okay.
don't fuck with him.
So all right. So then I change it. You know, I would change this. No, I would say this in this way. Do you see? It is Naruto vibes, but as far as the main characters, like, do you see these like the mirrored image of the same characters, like of the main characters, like Team 7, and then the actual team, you know, the and here, like, and do you see that similarity?
Not
You
yet.
got-
Not yet.
even their
Not yet.
so even the boss fam, what's his name with the headband? Gojo. You don't see Kakashi.
I do see Kakashi in him. I do.
I don't see how you
I
don't
do.
see.
I do see
I don't
Kakashi
see how
in
you
him.
don't see Naruto and Itadori. I don't
Yeah.
know how you don't
Well,
see.
the reason because
He's literally talking to his inner, like Naruto talks to.
okay, so that part I do see.
And then
well, again, but
See,
he's
that's
not.
piecing them together. That's why I ain't want
Well,
to do
because
it.
here's the thing, because like I didn't get like so when I think about Naruto vibes, and again, that I guess that's why I'm trying to get.
You think about the actual slogan of Naruto.
I'm thinking about the
to be
slogan.
best.
I'm thinking about him being outcast by the whole
Yeah.
town. That storyline. So that's why I was like, I'm trying to understand what do you mean by Naruto
It was
vibes.
just my thing was just the characters. Like they, to me,
you get the vibe. I even the storyline, the way that it went.
nah.
Well,
he went outcast.
eventually,
He went
He was an
outcast.
outcast.
He not by everybody, but from a lot of people, they weren't fucking with him based off of what he was.
Well, that was yeah. So I started getting that as he started going towards the what's
And
what-
Naruto,
maybe
Naruto,
we just
but
gotta
Naruto-
watch it
but
all.
Naruto also-
That's the thing.
But I even
But it
though
wasn't-
Remember, y'all watched it all. Maybe
Well,
you
because-
gotta watch
because
it all.
remember,
outcast,
where-
but they wasn't
I'll give you that.
outcast.
Well,
I'll
remember
give you
where
that.
I'm at, they literally.
Bro, they barely built
Where
their
I'm,
team
yeah,
at this
where
point.
I'm at, they literally just
Yeah.
built a team. Him and old girl went on. That was their first mission with each other. So I didn't get to see the full outcast because remember, they saw the year twos and they was like, yeah, you know, the year ones, that you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So like I literally just at that point.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying, like, even like when I saw when I really, cause I immediately gave what's his name,
Megumi?
Sasuke vibes.
Yeah, he was.
Like that's immediately Sasuke vibes when he was
Was it
even
Megumi?
how he interacted with
Megumi?
Itadori.
Wait,
That's
which
the
one?
dark haired
The
dude.
dark-haired dude, the one that has
Immediately gave
like
him-
from the beginning of the
that
show.
was the
He's the one that saved him and everything. He ate the finger and everything.
He immediately has the.
It's
So the only reason why
it's a door.
Yeah.
Itadori.
Itadori,
But the only reason why I'm not seeing the Sasuke vibes is because his whole thing when he was like, I don't know why I saved you, but I just wanted to. I feel like Sasuke
But
didn't want to save Naruto
because you're giving,
but I'm going storyline.
yeah.
I'm going storyline.
Like you're
So-
giving, you're
so when it's
going
all
off
said and-
real origin background.
Yeah, and see, and
where
that's why-
I'm
and
saying
that's
like the
why.
demeanor of the characters in general.
Oh, then yeah, okay, demeanor wise.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was
Okay,
saying, like
the-
watching it, Naruto. I was like,
Okay.
I was like, it's like Naruto in an alternate universe.
Demeanor wise, I agree with everything. I can see, except I still don't see old girl Sakura.
Yeah,
yet.
you have to watch it more.
As right
Yeah, you
where
know.
I'm at with her right
Yeah,
now,
right,
I
yeah.
don't see Sakura, but I can see the demeanor of Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi for sure. I can definitely see that for sure.
Because I'm gonna say you should at least even seen the memes where they always put Kakashi with dude.
Right.
I didn't look at any of the memes because memes be giving spoilers.
Boy, you are a meme whore. How have you missed these?
No,
You know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
miss them. I intentionally don't look at them, so that way I can.
Fam be spending in the strip
I don't.
club.
I'm gonna get the food, y'all.
Alright.
God be spending in the strip club when it comes to memes you don't want to
And
see.
that's what did,
I
I went you out. Gojo had this big fight about episode 7. I can't remember because that first fight was cold.
Nope, it only happened yet. I think because how many episodes was how many episodes is it?
Which one?
I want to
Oh,
say
this
20.
is about 19 or 20.
I want
Yeah.
to say like 22.
Because I feel like Fan first fight
Let me look.
His first
Gojo's
fight-
first fight went to like 9 or 10.
Who's?
Gojo.
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 Yeah,
Who's
Gojo.
Gojo? Which
That's
was
The
the,
Kakashi dude.
The
Alright.
white haired dude.
No. Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, he wasn't. No, actually, it was
It was
probably
24
later.
by the way.
It was like
Nine.
9.
It was 24.
It might have
When he
been
fought
9.
the first fight.
No, that's how many.
Gojo's
episodes
first
there
fight
was.
was after they came back from the school, and
Remember
he
sent
them off on a mission. After the
Sure.
first,
Yeah,
after
got
the
to school.
first, yeah, after the first, like,
it was the when
he sent them on the first mission.
when he was fighting the other dude that was turning everybody to demons.
The dude in the prison.
No, remember when he was affecting that little boy. He attracted him.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He started turning monsters to him.
Oh,
whatever.
that dude. That dude.
After
was crazy.
that fight, that was Gojo's first.
No, was it? No,
No,
wasn't
remember
his
after
first
that-
fight
after-
was in the domain with the dude who they ripped his head off.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying
That
after
guy.
that, it happened after that. 'Cause after that, then he sent dude to go actually stop, try to stop Gojo. Like, that's when he argued with dude, like, I'll go deal with it myself. And that's when he tried to talk to Gojo. And that's when
Gojo's first fight was the
volcano
fat dude.
The volcano dude.
Yeah, Volcano
Yeah.
that dude.
Yeah, that was Gojo's first fight that we seen.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that was before. That was after. That because it was after the.
It was
attack,
episode 7.
It was
Was it
episode 7?
episode
It
7?
was, yeah, I'm reading it now.
So he ain't
Rudy
on
can't be
7
on episode 7. He on like 5.
Yeah, he gotta be on 5.
He gotta be because he don't know nothing yet. Like
Yeah,
he-
he don't know.
Yeah,
He really,
it was literally
Like,
episode.
I don't
is
see how
that,
you just
because
no,
their
I
first
don't get
mission
it.
is like
But I do
episode
get
3 or
it though.
4.
Like, if he's basing it off of like, because
it was episode 4 was their first mission because it
So
said
he's on episode 4.
because part 2 was episode 5. That's right. Because remember their first mission was a 2-part episode,
Yep.
and that was when they thought he was dead.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, cause episode 7 he can't be on that
Oh yeah,
one.
because he was gone for a minute.
Yeah.
He was gone for like 2 or 3 episodes.
And episode 7 was the one where Fam attacked him, and he did the whole like, you know, you in my domain transformation and shit. That was cold.
All right, so we can get off that. So we like, what else you been watching?
Well, I saw The Quiet Place too. Yeah, I know y'all.
'Cause
haven't
I
seen that.
Quiet
seen it
Place, you know,
either.
that's going to get. I don't
I
think it's
actually
already
went
been
to
out.
the movies. I paid $5 to go see The
Well,
Quiet
you
Place.
back. You
2.
back on the $5 Tuesdays.
That's the
I'm so
only
cold.
way.
They so cold for bringing it back out, knowing they need some motherfucking
That's
money.
the only way
How
I go
many
to
people was in the
movies.
theater?
Huh?
How many people was in the theater?
You know what? The theater was full, but you can only sit 2 pair, right? So what they would do is they would sit like when I ordered Rocky in my tickets, the only 2 seats available were next to each other, but the armrest, the double armrest, you weren't sitting on the same seat. You know how they have that double cushion?
Oh,
were
so,
sitting on the
so
next
y'all have to
seat.
be right next to each
So
other.
they sat everybody like that, or at least the row that I picked, because when I went to go look, it was double every other.
I wonder
other-
if people were just doing that.
every
I wonder if people were just probably doing that too, just to be an asshole.
No, but nobody. It wasn't full. It like
I
literally
wonder if
what
it
I
was-
saw on the map. Because when I went to the movies, you know how they show you the map of
Yeah.
all of the seats. All of the seats that were purchased were every
One in
and
each of,
every
like, the
other,
love seat,
and then everything else was
basically.
grayed out. It looked like a whole different map. It was just they didn't even acknowledge the
So,
seat.
like, you couldn't put the arm like it was so like the love seat part. You only had 1 seat in the love seat.
So you know how you have the love seat?
Yeah,
2 people.
but you could put the arm up.
Instead of them putting us together like this, we would use a love seat each.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
at least on the row that
But
I was
seen
on.
it. I've seen that done just when it was packed, like packed. Because you would tell somebody didn't want to be by nobody,
Mhm.
so they would literally buy. I've seen somebody buy both seats.
No, but it was like that the whole movie theater. And when I went, and when you look at the movie,
But it makes
you
sense
know
because
how
they're
when you
closer,
walk,
like, y'all still
you know
got
how
to
when
be-
you walk in and they show you the map.
Right,
and
I
they
know what
show
you're
you-
saying.
But they had the map, but they
But
blocked
that's
out
that's their way
those seats.
because
Oh, they were
it's-
already blocked out.
Yeah,
So
that's
AMC,
what-
like
so
I
it's
mean,
that-
not AMC, Marcus, they did it they did it like that on purpose.
because that way it's that way of okay, you two like if this is the seats, we're still close by each other,
Yeah.
but now that next person
Got
has
a two-seat gap.
2-seat gap, yeah.
A 2-seat gap. That's what I'm saying.
Even
That's
though
what-
I think they and the way they did it staggered. So maybe on the row that I was, it was like that. On the next row was
You
probably,
probably
used
love
that.
seat, blank
Yeah.
love seat,
Right,
love
because
seat.
you're breathing down.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was
You know,
like
going forward.
staggered. I
Yeah.
remember it wasn't.
I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
I do. Yeah, there was some
Like,
creative.
and I
thinking.
mean, I know it might hurt probably them as far as like not having everybody in there, but I feel like that's a more comfortable experience anyway.
To
Like,
be honest,
like
it hurts them, but I wonder how much because they don't. It's not like they make most of their money on the actual.
They don't.
On the
Yeah,
actual
'cause they
film.
don't- yeah.
Well, you know what? That will go negative though on the film because
Yeah.
they pay so much for it. They literally make about a quarter off.
But
the
no,
ticket.
but I feel like the film industry may change that because they are now trying to stream at
I
the same
doubt
time.
it, bro.
I doubt it. I
With
still
the
don't think
budgets
they're
that these films got, I highly doubt
Yeah,
that.
But I mean, but they're
Budgets
also
they
doing.
changed.
But they're doing. They added that though. They added that you can get same days now. So it's like we already know.
No, only
we already know.
Warner did,
Oh, Warner's the only one that did
and
it.
that's only this year. Next year, it's back to normal.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Yeah, they said that is this year.
Dog.
So yeah, I watched The Quiet Place too.
Okay, we can talk.
No,
I
know
want to talk. I want to talk about Quiet Place 2. I want to talk about Conjuring. All that we talk about in the next podcast.
Oh, that came out today.
Yeah, we talk about all that.
I'm watching. I was planning on watching Conjuring tonight.
So I
gotta watch.
We're gonna have a horror section next podcast.
Yes.
Everybody has to watch all of them. I think it's got to be another. I feel like it's another one that's coming out too. In between there, I heard or something.
Let's look.
I don't know, but I saw some pretty good previews. If I can only remember what they were.
When the fuck is Candyman coming out?
October.
Oh, so,
I love it.
Okay, good.
They still want the Halloween month release.
Oh, I love it.
Good.
I'm here for it. That's
good.
Birthday month.
Yeah, dude, I was excited. It's like a 2-year delay now.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
Well, a year.
A year. I'd say it was supposed to come out
October.
2019 of October.
I thought it was 2020 of October. Was it originally supposed to come? Did they
Well, but I guess they announced it. They announced it though in 2019.
Yeah,
or early
it might have been
2020.
Yeah.
I actually thought
it could have been early 2020 because we were already enrolling before we even stepped into 2020.
Oh, it was gonna be a presentation.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I mean, we gotta go like to an early break.
No, not yet. I mean,
Wait,
I
let's
guess
just bring that motherfucker in here. I ain't got no shame.
No,
I am hungry.
She want to do her thing.
Oh, she want to do it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's coming out.
We got a guess.
So what you missed? We talked about movie theaters and how
they back open.
Yeah, they've been.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, Liv was saying that the way that they were doing the seating
was staggered seating like that. But
I assume so.
By the way,
checkerboard. Imagine a checkerboard. It was just all red, just the red squares.
Have you seen Gojo's big fight?
He don't even know who Gojo is, so he hasn't even got that.
Well, he should have
I literally just told you what last episode I watched.
You said 7, and I just looked up at
you're like on episode 4,
I went back to the episode synopsis.
No, I can't be 4.
Yeah, because you said they're on their first mission.
He said they're on their first mission.
Have you seen the lava head?
That's 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Have you seen the lava head dude yet?
No, he hasn't.
The lava head is a lava head monster.
No, okay, so I think
he's only on the first mission that goes on set.
I'll let you know where I'm at.
There's literally one way we can ask, but it's gonna be a spoiler. He's not.
Literally, he's on 4
I
and
don't
5.
know when you came back to this. I
wanted to know what episode.
Why? Because you want to bring it back up? Like
we can know where his track is for next podcast.
No, we already know he's between 4 and 5. He said the first mission he ain't seen Gojo's fight. And he knows who he is, so he's between.
Because I mean, my thing is like, bro, if anything, he would have told us exactly about Gojo's fight.
Yeah, maybe
anything, he'd immediately said.
He's probably on 5.
You know what I'm saying? So we already know. We already gave him 4 because he knows it's gonna be a big Gojo fight coming. Like,
who didn't? We knew that. Everybody.
I didn't know it was when it happened, how it happened.
That's
you remember that?
I knew he was gonna have a big fight. I knew immediately that he's gonna.
But you remember how it happened though? It was really just like a conversation, like, dog, we tried.
But they were hyping up how cold he was from the beginning.
Yeah, they was already getting the pressure.
No, see, I told you it's that 7 because I did see Itadori, like I saw him die when old boy.
So you haven't watched 7 though.
No, you haven't
watched 7.
I think he dies in episode 6.
Then that makes sense. No, he died.
No, hold on.
Bro, you ain't watched
this fight, dog, because you would have been talking about that fight. That fight was cold.
This is why he don't understand about the outcast thing either, because he just seen Itadori die.
Right.
No.
So
wait, did he die before or after they did their first mission together?
It was in that mission.
In that mission, yeah.
Yeah, after the same mission. It's a 2-part episode.
You're right. Yep. All right. So that's the last episode I watched.
You're on 5.
No, that's 6. That's 6.
Okay.
I watched 6.
So okay, so that makes sense then why he haven't seen 7.
You know, the only thing I didn't like about it is that when I started a new episode, I was completely lost. I felt like they would warp you into something completely different because I expected the next episode to follow up the last one, and it almost never did. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it almost never, like, you know, damn, I can't even go deep because he hasn't watched it.
That's why I said, why are we here again?
I wanted to know exactly where it was so we can know.
I don't need to.
Yes, because we need to be able to track it for future conversations.
You just better have that shit done by this podcast.
Unreal.
Ain't no need, ain't no tracking, nigga. Have it done, nigga.
That's a full 2 weeks.
Have that shit done by next podcast.
That is a full 2 weeks.
Like, yes, nigga, like tonight, nigga. Have it done when you get off.
To my defense, the only reason what threw me off was I had to catch up on the Shy because niggas was trying to spoil the Shy on and I fucking.
That's why your ass need to get off Facebook.
Any real nigga life shows, you ain't gonna win with me on no anime. So stop it. Just stop it.
Wait, you don't pick no real nigga life shows over anime?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
I actually do not.
Well, I do.
Like I lived it. Why do I want to watch it?
Snowfall, right now on the two shows that is going to take precedence over anime.
That's over. So that's that was the one that took precedence.
For me, like, it's right now. If I had, Snowfall's done, but the two shows that are running, if Snowfall on or The Shy is on, I'm watching them first.
You know who says that? A nigga who don't watch all the other anime to realize that like you just watch all the anime. Like, that's a nigga.
I got quiet because I can understand it because I definitely didn't watch a lot of anime this week because I was watching Lucifer all week.
Oh, you ugly as a mother.
I've been out here catching up. I watch Spider. I love that shit.
Yeah,
this shit's so cold.
Spider's so cold.
Hey, Lucifer is still geek shit though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I just ain't watch. I know. I mean, I fuck with Lucifer.
And then I was also catching up on the Flash. I fuck with the Flash.
Oh no, now I'm against you.
Yeah,
you could have dropped
Juju.
I'm invested.
Episode 7 alone.
You know.
Now I'm against you.
No, you know.
You could have dropped.
No, because Bacardi know when you invested in a show. As much as we watch Supernatural, you know once you invested in a show, you got to see it to the end. You got to see it through. You got to see it through.
I'm just saying you could have fumbled Flash.
You could have.
But what I tell you guys, I've been on record saying. All CW shows I don't care about, but The Flash I still consistently gotta watch. I've been on record saying that, so y'all should know that.
I even tried the Superman and Lois. Like
I didn't give it a shot.
No, the first few episodes. Cold.
Oh, I know Liv said that.
The first few episodes
before he left.
I haven't watched it though.
But the first few episodes you said it was good.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened when they came back from their break.
I didn't give it a shot.
I'm not really feeling these post-break episodes. The first two.
Well, the only reason I ain't give it a shot.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm still not sold on Old Boy as Superman.
He playing good Superman to me.
Well, see, here's the thing. I get it.
Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, because he was in.
I ain't watched that show.
Well, because the thing is, when I see him in Teen Wolf.
I ain't watched Teen Wolf. So.
I watched Teen Wolf.
TV show?
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
I watched Teen Wolf.
You never knew that?
Michael J. Fox was in it, so
that shit was trash too. It was like teeny bopper MTV
No, it wasn't.
shit.
No, so here's the thing.
I know it did get like dark for a second.
No, it started off dark. So it's the same thing, kind of like like Riverdale.
So
Riverdale is. Bro, that show is hell.
It makes no sense. But it starts off, the first season is dark and shit. You're like, wait, what the fuck?
You see Riverdale, you're like, this could be some Archie.
Yeah.
So I watched the episode from pure curiosity.
I watched the first season.
Archie
give
was
everything
fucking a teacher. Nigga died.
Yeah, bro. I give shit one season. So I watched the whole first season.
I watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
Archie was banging his teacher.
A nigga died.
Nigga died. What's the nigga with the crown?
Jughead was in a biker gang.
Biker gang selling drugs. That nigga was out.
He was in a major biker gang. Like Sons of Anarchy type biker gang.
I'm really mad that even whoever created Archie Comics allowed this to happen.
Bro, it's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
When I go to the CW,
I think
when I go to the CW app,
with it.
when I go to the CW, well, because so here's the thing.
If it went to Netflix, I would watch it because
here's the thing about
it's
CW.
Actually, all in the same universe.
Bro, here's the thing about CW.
Like, in the same universe, it need to be on Netflix.
Hold on. Here's the thing about CW, and you know it because of Supernatural. That fan base is loyal. CW fan base is loyal. The reason why Supernatural.
I'm off Archie, bro.
But
Archie Riverdale.
The reason why Supernatural
he
kept on coming back because that fan base is loyal. The reason why Riverdale, as crazy as we just told you, bro, the people who watch that show love that.
Yeah, I know some people who follow it to this day. They say they got wilder. I know some people who still watch it. And they say they got wilder.
I mean, I guess it's crazy because it's like, I mean, if you really are a fan, I mean, even if you're not, if you don't know nothing about Archie and just watching it like Riverdale, then it's a very, whatever high school story kind of thing.
And that's what it is.
So it's like, I mean, a lot of kids who
bro,
don't know
they made
nothing
Archie
about comics.
buff.
Yeah, he was a buff football player.
It's not a geeky Archie. But it's funny because
Archie was the man of the school.
But what's funny is they still treat him like the Archie in the comic. But the nigga is clearly buff.
Yeah, the main characters, they all have like similar manners. Like Jughead's still all about his food and stuff.
Right.
But like the outside character, Archie the nigga at the school.
Archie the nigga, like he like they treat him as an outcast, but he buff, and like a lot of the girls really want to fuck with him. Like it's weird, bro. It's a whole weird.
Yeah, like I said, I watched some episodes. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
A dark version of it. You gotta remember that's the whole thing about.
But
Sabrina.
that's what. But I love Sabrina. Like,
I do. Sabrina
ended, and
Sabrina was good.
But also it was on Netflix. See, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Riverdale makes it Netflix. I would watch it, even if they can break. Even if it was the old CW season, it's like it's on Netflix. I watch it because
if you could take if you could wait.
Riverdale.
But it's a CW show.
But he said even if it's OTW season on Netflix,
Oh,
you'll watch it.
I would probably.
It's on there.
If you can take
so that's where I watched it.
I know they.
So I got a question. Let's move from. If you could take a campy show or a show that's not dark and turn it dark, what show would you turn dark?
Scooby Doo.
Ooh, that would be good.
I mean, that's.
Scooby-Doo was kind of dark in the cartoon, you know, like.
It was very
on which
campy.
cartoon
dark.
Depending on which cartoon
So
was. But as a live action dark Scooby-Doo, that would be
I'll
dark.
retool it then. No, because Scooby-Doo has some dark moments.
Because Monster, like Scooby-Doo 2 is classic horror to me. Like
I
horror.
think that was at the moment, at the time when it came out, the old original Scooby-Doo. I would say that was dark. I would have turned that.
No, the second one was.
No, I'm saying the original
What second
Scooby-Doo
one?
was very campy.
You're talking about the movie?
Yeah,
Live action?
No, I'm saying
Oh, I'm talking about cartoons.
I think the very first Scooby-Doo cartoon was very campy.
To an
the
extent, but it
Hanna-Barbera
was
one,
dark.
right? The Hanna-Barbera one? Nah,
But for that time, you know, that was kind of dark.
for that
Now I
time,
look
I'm
at it.
talking about the dark that we just explained.
No, I guess if you think about it though, like if you think about it, it just wasn't no blood. But I mean, even if you were a kid watching
Scooby-Doo was cold.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I'll retool.
Niggas was getting double hand ghost out of closet.
Yeah,
like
that's
out
what,
of here.
that's what I said. I'll pick
like,
something
you
different.
gone,
I think I understood what he meant.
You know what? But you know
I'm
what?
gonna have to
That
think
would
for
be
a
a fun
second.
horror movie to watch.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be a fun
that-
horror,
like,
like
if they
with
change-
something that really fucked them up. and
Yeah.
they did it
But I
like
mean,
that.
they did it already. That would be Supernatural. That would be Supernatural crossover episode. Because they really just did that episode where they thought it was like ghost
But it was
thing. Like the
animated.
nigga
It was animated though.
Yeah, we're talking about live action.
Oh, that was animated. That
But
crossover.
it was so
It was
fucking
good.
good.
It
dog.
was good.
Actually,
Bro,
oh
Dean
my
was trying to
God.
smash Daphne
Like,
so hard.
Oh my
I actually
god.
watched it.
It was
on
good.
the
That's one of my favorite
love
crossovers
Scooby-Doo.
of all
It's
crossovers.
one of the best. Yeah, it was one of the
One of my
the
favorite
best
crossovers.
things.
Did they
I've ever-
ask why they were cartoons?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got something.
If
they
you
was
watch
aware.
Supernatural,
Natural, then you understand why they got
Yeah.
sucked into the television. They got
Yeah.
sucked into the.
Yeah.
But they were doing an original Scooby Doo episode.
Yeah,
They were doing
I
the,
watched it to strip that I love Scooby Doo.
They were doing
let
the.
me think while
What's
we-
Ghost? I forgot what it was, but it was like all this shit really happened. Like that was kind of like in the original cartoon, but it was more like you was catching like a behind the scenes. So it was like where a dude got escaped, like
I
really,
gotcha.
but they really went in the room like this nigga, he dead though, like, and they all but Scooby them all like doing all that shit. They like, hey, no, like 70, like bro, this is like I've never seen this in the cartoon, like it's real blood drawn here, like I know, like he's like I think we in a curse, like we in a real cage.
Oh,
like,
I know
Yeah.
exactly how. Okay, I got you.
It's good.
but it's good. 'cause
I might
like,
watch it. It sounds fun.
Even if you just
Dog.
watch
You
that
don't,
one.
have to, you don't have to understand Supernatural.
No, I know. I get
I watched it
Supernatural
out-
because I watched the first and part of the second season, so I know
Okay.
the basis
Okay.
of it, and I know why
Okay.
Sam and Dean
Okay.
do what they do, and when they shit like that. I know their dad was Negan, like
Oh yeah.
His dad was Negan.
yeah, his dad was Negan. Dude,
I didn't watch the episode.
Oh,
I
before
didn't
it
watch-
was Negan.
I didn't watch-
but he showed up plenty in Supernatural.
At the beginning, he never watched it.
I haven't watched any
He
of
never watched
Supernatural.
I feel like his dad
except
came
the
back.
Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, he came back. He came back.
Oh, you never watched it?
No,
Yeah.
I watched except the Scooby-Doo episode.
Okay, his
came back.
dad was Negan. His dad was their dad was Negan.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
his long- that
so
was his
before
long
we
run
go on
before.
break, I do want to get. Did anybody have any shows that they would?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
turn dark.
And if I don't think before they answer, I want to come back from break onto this. I'm gonna think over that then.
So should we think on break and come back?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, let's think over
Yeah,
break.
we
and
should.
All
come
right, we're
back.
gonna take an early break because we got some food that we got to get to, and then we're gonna come back.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey, I want to talk to you today about GeeksetPodcast.com, the only place that blends hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place, and the only place to get your official Geekset swag. Go to our shop and view our wide selection that we offer, from the No Dubs collection, Big Bit Tees, Talking That Geek-ish, and more. Today, use code Deuces during checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. Then, take a picture and post it on Instagram using the hashtag Geekset for a chance to be featured on our page and a chance to win extra deals in the future. So don't hesitate. Drop by the website today. Listen to our latest episode, watch our latest videos, read our latest reviews, and shop with your favorite geeks. GeeksetPodcast.com.
All right. We are back.
We are back.
Living caught the itis. So the food was good, y'all. So I want to let y'all know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to
Did we even tell everybody
I
what
was-
we're going to eat?
we did.
Oh.
Shout out to I was gonna get the full. Was it 50 flavors of brie?
Yep.
Shout
Yeah,
out
you
to
can-
her.
You handle that.
I'm sleepy.
You
Yeah, 50,
Ron is
50
still
flavors
over.
of brie.
Ron is
As you
still
can
over
see from
eating.
Bacardi, he's still eating.
Yeah.
I'm savoring like I'm on like number 5 now. Flavors. You know what I'm saying?
It's
kind of
it's
give
fine.
y'all a heads up on what was made. So like, you know what I'm saying, she made some mac and cheese, cornbread, some greens,
And some rib tips.
with her customized.
Then had the nerve to be like, I ain't
barbecue
never
sauce.
made mac and cheese before.
No, she said
Or no, I
cornbread.
ain't never made cornbread before. This
Listen,
cornbread was fire.
All I gotta say is y'all better keep me engaged because it's not right now. Like
So
I already
You've
feel
been
it.
there. You've been
All
there.
right.
we left off.
Well, let's start with you since you already got it.
With the
We're talking
the
about
show.
a show from the past that was like not necessarily a dark show, but that you would want to see turn dark.
Oh, I got a couple. Now I got a couple.
Yeah, right. But I gotta go with Small Wonder.
Small Wonder.
Yep.
Wow.
This for my age coming on. The hell that is.
Small Wonder.
This is my age
She
coming.
was
I will be googling that.
She was
I
a
don't want Small
she
Wonder.
was a robotic teenage girl that lived in a regular family. She was a fucking robot though.
Like Ashley, it's almost like Ashley Boy with a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think she did. She didn't like stop crime. She was really just like
It was just a regular
housebot.
Yeah, no, she was like their sister, you know, like
I mean, yeah,
their
they
daughter.
tried to treat her like it was almost like a robot Pinocchio. Like but she
Yeah,
wasn't.
I'd like to see that. Like, imagine she
I mean, that's
got
just
caught a
Chucky, though.
virus and got corrupted, and then
It's Chucky.
she out here Skynet.
It's the new Chucky.
The new
Yeah,
Chucky.
like,
Don't try to downgrade my.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with mine.
What you go with?
All right,
I can come up with a few more.
Oh, I mean,
What
you
you
probably
got,
can, but I'm gonna top that one.
All right,
you
let's
got
see.
top?
I gotta. Okay, I'm in competition mode. Let me hear what Bacardi got to say.
He was gonna call you Ricardo.
I was about to.
Alf.
Oh, I was gonna say that next.
Yeah.
On the
Dark
Earth
Alf
or
would be
on his planet?
No, I mean it would be on Earth still. I feel like
On
it should
Earth
be on
still?
Earth, but I feel like we definitely would get the darker origin
Okay.
story of him coming.
Ooh, I
Almost
got
like-
one now.
I got one too.
Cause like he just eat like he really.
Well, hold on,
like,
before you get to the
No,
second
I'm not
one.
gonna
he
get
didn't
my
immediately
second
go dark because you know he really would eat the cat.
Yeah, like, yeah, like-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause he was
he
after
didn't
that
immediately go dark. Like,
You know what? He should have a crossover with that Netflix show. Don't fucking kill cats.
Cats.
Like,
No.
it should have been Elf all the damn time.
That was a black bar. Like we got black
We
bar.
got
ride.
All right, here's what you got.
I'm gonna preface it with I ain't gonna say it's like one I would want to see with a darker Sesame Street. You know they always got like the Sesame Street, like they got the attic,
And Magic
Muppets.
Mouse, bro. You know what?
Yeah, so
You know what it
you
could
see
be
the
like?
real life of it.
What was the movie? What was that movie that with Marlon Wayans when he was a drug addict?
Oh fuck,
Oh shit! It was
Marlon
like
Wayans,
one.
something that
Yes,
reminded
and
me
there's
of
that
Sesame Street?
iconic. Yes, I can't remember the name, but they was drug addicts. And it's a movie about I think it's like 4 people. I know Marlon Wayans and his friends for sure.
I know what you're talking about.
They oh my god, it starts with an R. I think it starts with an R.
I know exactly.
I don't know what y'all talking
I feel like
Requiem for Dream.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem
Yeah.
for a
I've
Dream.
seen that.
Oh, you
Isn't-
never
but I mean,
seen that?
Isn't that a book or a play or something?
Dog, you have to watch that movie.
it's
Dog,
I feel like
somebody
another
lose their
movie
arm.
named on that. I don't know if
For a
it's-
novel, like Requiem for a Dream, I've heard other than a movie.
Cause I
Dog.
think there's another movie called that.
You gotta watch that one with Marlon Wayans. That's one
It
of
is
his
a good
better
movie.
movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
I feel
what
like
I could see that like
a darker
yup,
Sesame Street
yup.
where you're just like
Requiem where motherfuckers getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What
But
you got, Deuces?
So I got 2. I'm gonna give my first.
you
one.
got a good one. We going back
I'm
around.
gonna give one.
Oh, going back around.
Yeah, yeah.
I already know what Liv gonna do after I get
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I already know.
So mine.
So I gotta go higher.
Mine will be a darker version, but it also because I always thought he was player. I think Hey Arnold, but a darker version of it.
I thought about that at
Hey,
first.
Arnold.
I ain't gonna,
Oh.
that
I
was
feel like I feel like that'd be the Wire. or
That's,
some
I,
shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
That would be the wire.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was thinking about that, and I was like,
Hey
I
Arnold,
don't know.
Hey Arnold, darker because you know what I'm saying? Cause
Hey, on the real, it'd be the wire. On the real.
All right,
All right, I
let's
got
go
one.
second.
I got one. Harry and the Hendersons.
I knew you were that. I knew.
You already know what's
I
coming.
knew. I
I got another one too. I got a third one.
Bruh.
By Harry and the
Bacardi.
Hendersons. Do you know? Did
I know
okay,
Harry
okay.
Anderson, yeah.
That would be darker.
Don't say my third one.
Gotta be darker.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
No, you gotta go.
No, I don't know. I gotta pass. I didn't think because I knew what he was gonna use. I didn't get to think in time.
I'm gonna go to Jetsons. I want to see a dark take on the future. Every time they do the future, it's always happy. It's always happy and positive. I want to see a dark take on the future.
Y'all really looking things up.
I know, right?
No. I'm looking for a third one. My second one.
You can't look up for a third one.
Yeah, that's why I had to pass.
You got
one pass, so I can't pass again.
All right. Well, my second one is gonna be Our Real Monsters. Just because it'll be a good horror movie.
That's the Fred Savage movie.
Yep.
It would be.
But that wasn't dark though, so I can kind of.
Yeah.
I'm talking about because remember the cartoon version of the monsters, they were still kind of a little bit creepy.
They were dope. It would be dope.
But so if you went full creep with it, oh, that'd be good.
Okay.
No, it's on me because I took a pass.
No, we go back. You missed your
I
turn.
missed
We
it.
doing it in a circle. Yeah. I don't know if I got any more after this one. Fraggle Rock.
Ooh.
I'm gonna beat you with that one immediately.
I don't know what a dark
You already got one now?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Commanding the Puppet Army.
So Mr. Rogers got to be.
Imagine if he lived in the hood.
He's a serial killer.
He commands the Puppet Army. Like you think you fuck with him on a daily basis? Like okay, I get you when I get home.
I got one, but I don't know if y'all can. I feel like that show might have been my time. Y'all remember Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Your time.
Who don't remember Ghost Rider?
I talked to some people y'all ain't. They was like, what was Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Bro, I used to watch the shit out of that in Wishbone.
A dark Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider would be just what's the Ouija? The Ouija movie.
But
that's a dark.
Yes and no.
Bro, Ghost Rider is dark though.
Yeah,
Ghost Rider is the
not
spirit of the soul of a slave.
It is.
That's a dark.
But they didn't lean in on that.
Yeah, they didn't lean
A prequel. Is Ghost Rider.
I mean, the way you make it dark is like it would have to be either you putting the stress on the kid or on the dope. But the
you
book
gotta
is
put the
telling
stress. You gotta put the stress on the kids.
I got the
But
perfect
the
one.
book is telling you that you gotta kill these people. Like you killing the dead slave man.
I got the perfect one, and I got the theme song. So you know how horror movies they take a song and they slow it down,
Right.
And they play it in one key. Lamb chop, because all you hear is this is a song that does it.
I can see that being a very scary.
That's just terrifying.
But I mean,
that's like Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, like haunted by lamb chop though. Like
she got Charlie Horse looking for getting bodies.
Like little lamb chop on your shit.
Right.
You that slow ass song, damn. She just want you.
And then that song keep on playing.
All she want you to do is sing with her. Like you ain't trying to sing with me. Like shit, dog.
Speaking of the songs that just randomly got scary, I never forget watching the first Jeepers Creepers and hearing the Jeepers Creepers.
Damn.
I love that song.
I love Jeepers Creepers.
I love Jeepers Creepers.
I love that.
I do too.
Damn,
But you were scared. I was like,
no, I wasn't scared.
I'm fascinated how they turn a good song
That's
and
what
turn
I'm
it to
saying.
a
'Cause
horror
They used to
song.
be on like Tom and Jerry. I remember the first time I heard that song was like on Tom and Jerry. And then later, I'm like, bro, they put this in a scary movie.
It made it like the Chichin Hot, like the Jason.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's what made the one so cold. Because you knew he was coming
Yeah,
with
you heard
every
the
villain
the nigga
got a
wasn't just
theme
swooping on
song.
niggas. He was just like, you had to
See,
wait.
Every good villain
Like
got
I
a
said,
theme song.
Jordan Peele showed us the fact that he turned I Got Five on it to a horror song.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Like you literally you can turn any song. You just gotta slow it down
drastically.
You can put it into the minor key.
Yeah, put it in that minor key.
You can YouTube songs in a minor key. I listened to Don't Worry, Be Happy in a minor key.
All you gotta do is just transpose it.
It's terrifying.
Don't worry, be happy. All
You
right.
just hear. It changed it because whatever the guy did, he changed it to Be Worried, Don't Happy. So you just hear Be Worried, Don't Happy.
Because they always
and you just got that in the minor
yeah,
key.
because they
I
always do that part. And they go.
I was like, dog, this could be the theme
Be
to horror
happy.
Right.
Like it's like oh man. Now what song would you turn to a horror song? What song would be a good horror song if you slowed it down?
I had to pull up what Diz was talking about because I gotta hear this
So
shit.
Be Worried, Don't Happy?
Yeah, I got it.
What's the oh man?
We guys
I'm trying to think. I feel like any 3 6 Mafia song would definitely be a good.
I mean, they're already dark.
But they're already dark. I
Yeah.
mean, voices in them trees.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Like they literally got a song called 666.
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing. You get that in the scary.
Oh my God, bro.
I hear that one.
So if they slowed that down.
Dog.
Oh yeah. If they slowed that down to a horror movie.
Is it still going?
Is that the
Yeah,
horror?
that's
I'm trying to hear the. Oh,
He called it a real
You
song.
got the real song.
No, this says
That's
be
it.
worried,
That's
don't
it.
happy.
Cause that's the one I heard. That's it. When you got to
Well,
the
you better
chorus,
go ahead before we get blocked, fam. Like,
you get to the chorus. Be worried.
that's not the real song.
But again, if you slow,
So yeah, you slow down. Don't stop believing. You just
Don't stop.
believing.
Dog.
To a horror
Kid, you
movie?
onto
To
something,
like a
bro.
demon movie.
Oh my God, bro, dog, you onto something with that one. That right there, dog, that right there.
Imagine like a demon movie where the kid, like, it's an adult now. He's thinking about the stuff from when he was a kid. Like shit from his kid is haunting him.
I can see that. And like if he was haunted by like toys.
Yeah, something from his childhood, and it's just don't stop believing.
Or like the imaginary friend. Like,
Yeah.
like, that'd definitely be a good, like, that would be a good theme for a movie,
Yeah.
a scary movie. Like, your imaginary friend that you thought was really, like, was really just your imaginary friend, was really a spirit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you try to, like, you stop believing in it.
Right.
And it's like, that's like the haunting thing of coming back, like, you can't stop believing in it. You could not
Oh,
stop
so
believing
that's
in
the
it.
horror. The thing is, he wants you to always live in a fantasy
Right.
world.
You should have.
Yeah, that's dark.
It got stop. That's it. It stopped after every bar, so it's.
When you do that, go over there, right? Then you just catch you like that's what I'm saying, like you grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to live your life. Here comes
You try your best. He got real stress veins in his eyes because he don't want to say the name. But he like, I know I feel the presence of my imaginary friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you stressing around and the light flickering and shit. Here's music going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, your motherfucking clothes falling off the bed, shit going up in the air. And you like, Frank, you know what I'm saying? Like, Frank? Is it you, Frank?
Yeah.
I got you, Frank.
I could do this one all day. I've already thought of a second one.
Is that you,
that
Frank?
that would be scary if you hear it
Stop
slow
believing
down.
in me.
Nah.
You stop believing.
You
in
stop
me.
believing. That's why he want to kill you.
Then
You
you
stop
go
believing in
he
him.
go to he run to the mirror in the bathroom and it be Frank there. Like, you stop believing in me.
It's written in the mirror.
He made him when he was like 4 years old, so Frank looked like a fucking like crayon, like the motherfucking fork from Toy Story type shit. Like, you stop believing in me. Like,
I got one. Song Best Friends. Let me tell you all about my best friends.
I can see that.
Slow that down.
I feel like that was used.
I feel like that one's been used too.
As a hard?
It
Did they
might
use that in the Chucky
it might
movie?
just
I was gonna say it might have been a Chucky movie.
And
Let
the
me
newest
see.
one.
Oh, okay.
it might just fit that well that it's like
Cause that's what I thought
it
immediately.
might just fit that well that you like it should have been used.
Right.
That's what I thought immediately, like Chucky, like it had to be Chucky. So I mean, even if Jordan Peele people wasn't on the ball for that one, like, hey, we can do y'all score for that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm about to.
I wonder, is it like, remember how we felt like it was that one dude that was killing it in the pause menu music? I wonder if it's this one person who like specialized in slowing down and making horror, turning songs into horror music.
I'm trying to think of something.
It was a Child's Play trailer. It looks like.
And they played the Best Friend song?
Yeah, I feel like it did.
Let's see.
In the new one?
It's an ad. I'm about to check now. This.
Okay. As I was looking up that, somebody said something. I was like, oh, Friends, but
Yeah.
horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually started.
Yep, yep.
So it was
But
a Child's
Friends,
new one too.
because think about the theme song is Friends.
Oh, the.
Nothing, like, no one told me life was gonna be this way.
That would be
So slow it
scary.
down.
You slow that down.
You got-
Because you already got that.
Yeah. That's so down the line.
Yeah. So it's like,
Because you can have it, but no, you can even have it normal.
life was gonna be this way.
Yeah. Like, that's what it was. Like, I wouldn't even have the same speed as the at the end. Like, but I would still slow it down a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, friends would go. That'd be a cold screen. That'd be scary.
Yeah, it would be scary.
That'd be a cold screen.
Because it's like 6 friends.
Yeah.
Living in New York. One of them's the killer. You don't know who's the killer.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a good, that is a good one. The Best Friend one, I because they just literally used the song. They didn't slow it down or anything.
But still, it was attached to a horror movie, so I get why. Man. Oh, now I want to just gotta do more.
You can do. I don't know if y'all got one.
I don't got one.
You can do. Imagine a slow down Happy. Just.
I thought about Happy too.
Happy?
Just,
Yeah.
Because I'm happy.
Yeah,
but it gotta be a clown. But then it gotta be a clown.
Bodyguard.
It gotta be a clown.
How about the Bodyguard song?
I always love you.
Yeah, no, that
would be a stalker.
That's usually a stalker.
Like really slow and
Yeah.
we get hacked
That's
up or
definitely
something.
a stalker movie.
That would be.
Yeah, that's definitely stalker. That's Joe. That's Joe.
Yeah, that's definitely Joe.
That Joe is a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, Happy would be have to be a clown movie, like a clown killer.
Because got to be somebody that's like they don't look happy, but they saying because I'm happy.
That could have been it. You could have had Pennywise dancing to it.
Hard.
Yo, that'd be creepy as a bitch.
Wasn't there a dance to it?
Yeah, he
had that dance.
No. To Happy.
Was it?
It was just the way he was doing. He was running around.
Yeah, he's doing a clap.
Yeah.
But that's close enough. That's close enough.
Yeah, you could have that. Just somebody slow doing that.
Oh man. Because if you have a bloody clown doing that with bloody hands, just
what's the clown from Netflix?
That weird ass movie that
clown.
Dog.
That movie was crazy.
Speaking of Netflix, we need to talk about what was it called? The Haunted. Fam. Speaking of Netflix,
Haunted.
Fam.
Ain't no more paper towels in here?
Not in here.
Terrifier.
Terrifier. That movie was
Fam.
Those fucking motherfuckers.
Let me figure out. I think it's called The Haunted on Netflix. Where it's
Really
basically
haunted,
it's stories of people who they had haunting in their life.
Oh, the Spanish one?
I didn't watch the Spanish one.
No, I didn't watch the Spanish one either. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first season was
Spanish one made me mad. I watched a couple episodes of the Spanish one.
Listen, I was watching the Spanish one. They had this old lady talk about how something had happened. She was old as a bitch, talking about how something had happened in her house while her friend was there. And when they did the cut scene, they showed her in bed with the dude like they was having relations and shit. I'm like, why y'all do this poor lady like this? Like, she's not even saying this.
The story of,
I was like, she fucking this dude.
Name? Shit, the one with the stolen gravestone. What was the ghost name?
Oh,
that's the one we talked about. Fam, that was the most.
He had an old ass name.
He had an old ass name. Hold on.
When it with a C?
Yeah, it was definitely with a C.
Curtis,
It wasn't Charles. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Calvin.
Was it Calvin? That sound familiar.
No, it wasn't like Claude. No, it was.
I'm gonna see if I can Google.
It wasn't Clifford.
I'm trying to think what all OC names. Clarence.
It was Clarence. Yes.
Clarence.
Yes. So let me tell you.
Hey, motherfuckers still get named Clarence, bro.
Do they?
I've not met a new Clarence in a while.
I feel like you can't even say a nigga named Clarence without having liquor on your breath. You know what I'm saying? like
Clarence.
It sounds like either that you either got liquor on your breath, cigarette, or motor oil on your hand.
Of Clarence, this chick, I think she was goth. She got gifted a gravestone.
These are true stories?
They're all supposed to be true stories. So she got gifted a gravestone. It was Clarence's gravestone.
Yeah.
So she was fucking with it. One day.
Backtrack real quick. We don't even know the nigga last name.
You know, it literally just said Clarence.
A rock that just said Clarence.
It just said Clarence. Yeah, that's a good thing to add.
I want you to know that. I feel like the nigga was mad because the nigga didn't know, no one knew who he was. Right.
But so she got Clarence's gravestone. One day, she was about to get mugged, maybe raped, I don't know, then go into but something stopped them. She felt it was Clarence. So she was fucking with Clarence. She loved Clarence.
You felt Clarence became a being.
Yeah, she felt like that was her guardian angel. That was her guardian angel. So she goes to the military.
Do y'all want to know the skin tone?
Tell it all.
You want to know skin tone?
No,
we already
know.
You
can guess the skin tone.
Okay.
You can guess the skin tone.
We already know.
And so she goes to the military. She meets her, becomes like her husband. Like she meets a guy, becomes her husband.
Funny as shit.
And when they move to their new house, suddenly shit started happening to the husband.
Right.
Cause Clarence ain't fucking with it. Clarence is like, this is my shit.
You know what? I gotta backtrack you. Because you didn't speak on the scene before she met dude. when Clarence tried to get some ass.
I thought that was after. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so yeah.
Wait, Ghost tried to
So yeah,
fuck?
Right.
before that, I thought that was
You
after.
didn't know.
You're
That
right.
was
You're
all
right.
that whole
I was gonna bring that
She
up.
had a whole relationship with him
Yeah, you're
before
right.
being
You're right. That was, I was gonna bring that up for the after. So one night, and mind you, they got these CGI ghosts. You just see a ghostly hand in the story. It's funny as a bitch. But like one night, you just see Clarence. He definitely trying to get some ass. So like he trying to reach towards it. She wake up. He backtracks, you know, because he like, oh, too much.
Like, yeah, like, he definitely like he did it like, oh, that's okay.
Too much. And so, like I said, moving forward, Clarence and her had the friendly relationship in her eyes, but Clarence like, I'm clearly stating my claim.
Right.
This is my chick. So she get the husband. Clarence don't fuck with him, and he keep talking about, hey, something weird is happening. And she said she kind of feels like she knows that it's Clarence, but she didn't want to believe that Clarence would do that.
So she was like, it's another ghost.
So
She's got to be another ghost.
Clarence
Is
would
walking around
never.
casually thinking another ghost is
Clarence
haunting
would
her
never.
house.
Whole ghost been in your life all this time. You like, it ain't that nigga.
Clarence.
It ain't
Can't
Clarence. My Clarence.
be Clarence.
My Clarence.
Not my Clarence.
That's what I'm saying. Like when the nigga named Clarence, nigga like, my Clarence.
Man, it all comes to a head one night because Clarence is like, I'm getting these draws tonight. Like Clarence is like, I'm getting this
She's
tonight.
explaining the story. You gotta remember that.
Yeah, she's explaining the story in a room full of like
Family members.
say if we are all if I'm explaining the stories of it happening to me.
It's an
Her ex-husband is there, like some friends and shit, and she's like, Clarence decided one night this is gonna happen. So the husband tried to come in and stop it. Clarence attacked the husband.
How did he know that she was getting raped
Because
by a
she
ghost?
started screaming. Like Clarence just started grabbing. He never like, at least in her interpretation, he didn't like. I can't even say put on his pants because he ain't ghost. But like he didn't go.
Oh, we know he could have been naked already.
Right.
That's how we go.
But like then basically it comes to the point where the husband like, it's me or Clarence. And what made me
But
die,
Clarence is trying to.
She picked Clarence.
she picked Clarence.
Oh!
I got this nigga on the show.
Yeah, he on the show. Listen
Hear
to
her
all of
story.
this. And I died laughing for a
He had nothing to say.
They cut the camera to Clarence. That nigga just looked like he ate ass all his life. Like,
I'm like, fam, why did you agree to this? Because now you gotta be on
You
this
gotta
show.
go back
All
home.
you guys are gonna see this.
Clarence. Like,
You
dog.
lost your girl to a ghost.
Fam,
To a ghost.
the way
That still ain't smashed yet.
the way the
Oh my God.
reenactment ended, you just see
Oh
her
my
sitting
God.
at a table and the ghostly hands come across her like this. And it was
God.
it was the funniest
Was
shit.
she on the show still having a relationship with
I
Clarence?
think so. I think she is.
Yeah, out there.
So
talking
to
about
this
it.
day,
They never talk.
she's still with Clarence to this day.
She didn't explicitly say she's done with Clarence, so I'm assuming she is. 'Cause
That
like I
shit-
said, the way the reenactment ended, she's sitting there like this, and Clarence ghostly arms said, "Yeah, this is me now."
Like, bro. That
Imagine getting left for a ghost.
Imagine that's what I'm saying. But I mean, you don't
you
have to
can't
tell-
even beat him
No.
up. You can't even beat him up. You can't see him. You can't
You
fight
don't
him.
have to imagine it because
Gotta
you
burn
can
the
never have
bones.
to tell nobody until you break your goofy
Bro,
ass on
and that's the
Netflix.
thing, like, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine that.
You
group
had to
chat.
tell them.
Imagine that group
He
chat
already
afterwards.
seen this. He got to burn the bones. He got to burn. He got to.
Bro, he needs to break that damn.
No, that ain't gonna work. We seen it. You
Bro,
got in Supernatural. You got to put
You
salt on
got,
the
this
bones. You got to burn
nigga
it.
gotta go find Clarence
He was
You got to pour salt on it and
He was
burn
gonna
it.
hit the
He was gonna hit the
headstone with a
Man, that shit-
jackhammer.
That ain't gonna work.
Was like, dog, that shit
Bro,
was
that
so...
shit had me crying.
Like, it was
laughing.
so because it was like when you heard her speak about it. I had watched this already before. A long
It
time
sounded like
ago.
a real dude, right? She
I
was
saw
talking
it.
about-
I had
I
watched.
definitely no, because
This
you
is
know
called
immediately.
Haunted?
Yeah, it's called Haunted.
I
You know
watched it's like 3
immediately-
seasons, fam. I
You know
watched
immediately that
before
it was
this.
you know immediately that it was a ghost. I didn't think she was going to pick the ghost over
Yeah.
him. Cause I
Like
thought
when
it was. I literally thought it was like I said, because it's called Haunted. So you like
Me or
some weird
Clarence,
shit.
I'm picking
Some
Clarence.
weird
It
shit
wasn't no
happened.
stress in it.
It wasn't.
Like I was saying, like
It
it was like a
wasn't.
ghost story where she was like, I actually really like Clarence.
It was casual.
Bro,
Like, pretty much
she
like-
never, like, other than Clarence doing some weird shit every so often, like I said, Clarence trying to touch her, she even then, she never felt threatened by Clarence.
Right, because she felt like when dude gave her the rock, it acted up first. That's when she tried to give it back to dude. He was
Yeah.
like, nigga, you got it now. It's your rock. You know what
Okay, so that
You
means,
got it
wait,
out.
where did he get the
Pass
grade
Clarence
from?
off to
We
her
never
like,
know.
here you go.
Yeah.
So Everybody was his homeboy. He's like, man, I'm tired of you fucking with me, bro. I'm gonna give you to her.
That's what I said. When we did watch it, we started talking more. I said, bro, Clarence probably been passed.
Yeah.
Clarence could be his own movie of a ghost that's literally being passed
Clarence,
around.
here's what it was. Clarence was his homie, and he was like, oh yeah, no.
That's like that
he was
STD movie.
Yeah, that's STD movie.
So Clarence was his homie. He was like, yeah, oh shit, I get to keep my homie. But then Clarence overstayed his welcome. He's like, fam, nigga, you ain't even paying no rent, and you keep on doing this. You know what? I'm gonna give you the old girl now.
That shit was so
like,
funny.
The funniest part to me still is like, man, when he reached for the sheets. When she was in the bed,
You just
he
see
slid
the ghost
the sheets down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You just see the ghost hand trying to go for the thigh, and she's like, "What? Whoa, what? You got that?
When it
my bad,
retreats,
my bad."
like, hey, too much.
Wait,
too much.
he
You see the hands like, you see the hands like, hey, oh,
My bad. I thought you was
Ray
like,
wrong,
but
Ray wrong.
it was funny because it was like she was already talking about a time they spent a lot of time already together. She's already acknowledging this nigga, like already part of his
I
life.
told you, Clarence saved her from
Did she-
at the very least getting robbed, maybe raped. It didn't really go into detail.
was she having like conversations with Clarence?
No, it was just always there.
He was it was a presence that she felt. She felt like it was her guardian angel. And
But guardian angels is like virgins. Like, they don't be trying like.
shit, Clarence.
Clarence. That's what made it so funny because you would thought that she would have realized like this nigga is not a guardian. He's trying to get
What
this
also
nigga's
made me
the type to
cry
get linked up.
have y'all seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah, I remember.
So I always just pictured the Clarence from that, the old white dude.
Oh my God.
Because he was Clarence too. So I just picture that.
Hey, if this lady was smart, she started OnlyFans with Clarence. Bro.
Wait, fam, that shit was funny as a bitch though.
She should start an OnlyFans.
Wait,
with
a
Clarence.
movie with somebody who's
Like, dog, Clarence
with a
was-
ghost.
Dog, Clarence was toxic as a motherfucker. Like, he was being nice just to try to get the draws. Like, oh, we ain't doing that. Like, and then she get a real nigga like, oh, hold on, what about me? Like,
I put in work here.
Bro, that had to fuck him up for years. Because how do you go to your next relationship when you're like, oh, I lost my last girl to a ghost?
He probably just didn't believe it. He just didn't believe it. Like, I'm telling you,
He was probably on there like, you lucky
if
that
a girl left me
this
saying that
some
she got a
bullshit.
ghost friend, that's like, I'm like, you fucking, for one, you are the crazy, or you a fucking liar. Like, you were the biggest liar. Get out
No,
my life,
because
whatever.
But
he was
walked
trying
there,
to fight
He was trying
Clarence.
to fight Clarence, so he knows
Remember,
it's
he
real.
got thrown across the room by
So he
Clarence.
knows it's real.
So that's
So
what I'm saying.
he knew Clarence was real.
That's why you gotta forget about it.
Imagine
You might-
trying to fight your girl, you can't even hit dog. Like,
Like,
he's always gonna whoop your
I mean,
ass.
that's what I'm. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause it was like the fact that she was like,
What is it
she
called
said
again?
she
It's
didn't
called
even-
Haunted.
she said
I want to
she's
say it was
like-
literally the first
in
episode.
the
No,
show-
it might have been the last episode of that season.
in the show, she's like, I didn't even tell him about Clarence until this nigga got tossed around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my
so
God!
like I said,
Oh my
like,
God!
so like I said, remember he was saying like he was like wearing her weird shit. She was like, nah, that ain't Clarence. But when that nigga got tossed around, like, hey, you know, I've been seeing this nigga. Like,
What season is this on?
It's
Because
the
this-
first-
the first.
It's the first episode. I want to say episode. As a matter of fact,
The first
episode 6.
they-
Episode 6. Episode 6.
Oh,
was the first
okay. I
season.
thought it was the first. I was like, they knew what they was doing with Clarence.
But no, yeah,
Episode 6 of the
that
first
show,
season.
That show
That show was wild.
Because that's what I'm saying. They just did the Spanish one. I started watching some of many.
I haven't watched that one yet.
But I didn't even know they did the third season of the original one.
They had the episode where the chick, her dad and mom were serial killers.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Like-
But they were banging on the house at the house. Like, it was really good if you watch them. If they true, like every story to me sounds like a
Could be a
very
horror movie.
original horror story. That
Okay.
easy could be a horror story. You know what I'm saying?
Like Netflix could easily license this out and be like, "Hey, we got an anthology horror series."
Like really, because it was like I'm saying, like the one with the lady with the house. It was like they said their parents were serial killers, but they blamed the house. That they feel it was a spirit in the house.
Okay.
So they called the episode like Murder House or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it literally could be a show, like a family moving into the house,
Right.
history, whatever. Like so, like every show you can definitely like get something out of it. Even the like Clarence was perfect.
Yeah, the Clarence episode.
Because like I said, Clarence could either been the passing spirit rock that
Right.
just keep going to people, or the fact that you just get tormented by this.
That's the ending scene. There's the picture of Clarence holding it all. That's lit. That's the ending scene of Clarence grabbing hold of her at the end.
bro. Clarence.
Alright. Well, why are you looking that up? Speaking of Netflix, okay, so am I the only one that? Well, me and Liv, I think, was the only. Are we the only ones that finished Jupiter's Legacy?
So
Bro,
this was
I got-
all cartoons?
I finished it.
They're all live action.
Yeah, live action.
This was, what is this, a picture then? Like, Because somebody drew a picture then of this?
Yeah, somebody must have drew a picture of that.
Dog, that's so
Because
funny.
this is the literal actual
That's
ending.
the actual ending. And you see Clarence over
That's
there.
gonna work, man.
Okay, so you didn't
I
finish.
didn't
yeah,
past
I
the first
finished it.
episode.
Oh, you did finish.
Of what?
Jupiter's
Jupiter's
Legacy. I
Legacy.
want to talk Jupiter's Legacy.
You guys can talk. I couldn't get into it.
It is.
I mean, that's what I
super
said. When I
slow.
had my pause, when I said
It is
I'm
super
done,
slow,
I just
but I
finished
can. You know me. I'm gonna give it the full season. So here's the thing. It's not the best show, but I still rock with it. I did rock with it.
I mean, I feel like it was definitely, like I said, to me, I feel like I didn't look it up, but I feel like whoever wrote The Haunting on Hill House wrote this show.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
it was,
Jupiter's Legacy is based off a comic.
Yes.
but I feel, I mean, I'm talking about, I mean, I
He's
just
thinking that who
directing it.
Yeah.
whoever
Yeah,
made that
that's
comic is also the person who did the
Yeah, I mean, that's what I
Haunting
meant directing it or whatever. Because I felt like how they kept doing the back and forth, of course, like within like they did all that, and if we think about the Haunted Hill House, like when they were going back and forth with their mom and the parents back and forth.
I actually like the Haunting of Hill House though, and
I did. That's why I said. That's why I said when I watched it, like the superhero aspect of it left the moment that they went back and started going back, and the father,
Well,
the
my
father
thing-
started haunting him and everything.
My thing with that part, and I think me and Liv talked about it in the group chat, is they took forever for them to reveal. Like we knew they was gonna get powers. That should have been 1, maybe 2 episodes at max of him seeing that, going on that journey to get their powers. It shouldn't have took 8
But that's
episodes.
that's how Haunted Hill House was.
And that was my biggest gripe with because like I did like the storyline and I was very interested in like the heroes and everything, but I felt like they dragged on that whole journey of him seeing so you don't know so I'm telling you so pretty much what happens is like you said watch the first episode. So what happens is they start telling the origin of how they end up getting that powers, right? How he and everybody else end up getting that powers. And what ends up happening is so his dad is like big. I think it was a marketing firm, right? Or
no, it was a
stock
they were
bank or something like that.
No, they were steel workers.
Steel workers, right? So his dad like owned all these businesses that kind of funded everything, and then his dad ended up commit suicide in front of him, right? So he's seen it. So then he started
because everything kind of fell.
Everything kind of fell through.
Crash.
Yeah, business crash, right?
They
So
did
then what
later.
ends up happening is he starts seeing his dad, like actual like seeing the visual representation of his dad, but he also starts seeing like random symbols, starts seeing this, and he starts getting these visions of like this moment. And so, after a while he starts going crazy, but then he starts thinking like, okay, this is a real place, and so he goes after it. He goes after the place, and he kind of starts finding it. He meets this random dude, pretty much Red Foreman, but Red Foreman went crazy because it's the character, it's the actor. So he meets him, and he kind of confirms like, this is like, I was, I think he said he was military. He said when I was at sea, the sea opened up, all this weird stuff happened. He was like, well, where'd you see it at? So then he goes on his journey. He needs to gather the main group, and he said, I need you guys to come. We need to go to this place. I know something great is going to happen. He doesn't know they're going to get powers, but he just knows that something's great. So it goes over him convincing them to come and everything like that. But I'm just like, they stretched that out literally for like 6-7 episodes, and it should have been just 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Because then the last 2 episodes was okay. Now we're back in the real world. Somebody went rogue. This that I think was that the first episode where they fought the big crazy dude. Was that the first episode? I'm trying to think because they try to figure out the guy that they end up fighting. He ended up killing a few people. They're like, wait, why is he like we?
No, that wasn't the first. You talking about the first. No, that was when you talking about when not when the son killed.
No, not the son. The big dude that they remember they was trying to figure out like, wait, why is he so powerful now? Like we beat him before. Like what's going on? We already had, remember he was locked up, and then he was like, that's not me. And it was
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That was the one the son blew up.
Yeah, was that the first episode?
No, that wasn't the first episode.
Okay,
that was way.
Okay, well, because remember.
But that's what I'm saying. Because
remember the last 2 episodes was trying to figure out the mystery of who is this
like
girl?
how to do it. Yeah, but that's because that's what I like about it, because they kept going back and forth. Like
Yeah.
all you described to Didge was literally like half of each episode.
Yeah.
Because they were literally
They kept
going
back
and forth
forth,
with the
back.
food.
That's him.
And that's why I'm saying
That's how Haunted Hill House was.
That's what I'm saying. It should have been 2 episodes where they showed the back of how they got their powers, and then focus the rest of the season on trying to figure out this mystery on like, okay, this is not the person. There's a clone, but who created this clone?
I get what you mean. How it feels like.
Yeah.
But I don't
Because
know. I actually.
No, I mean, but I love the Haunted Hill because it was what it was with the way the Haunted Hill House worked was because you were really watching how the kids grew up interacting with their mom as she was going crazy.
Yeah.
And it ended with them finally going back to the house all together to confront their mom.
So then it sort of have like a similar.
So
well, kind of, sort of, because because one of the original heroes end up going rogue, which they kind of tell us offhand. So we get to see the story of how they became heroes, but then like it was the classic superhero stuff. We don't kill, but the one guy he was like, nigga, we gotta kill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he ends up
You're not wrong.
So he ends up going rogue because he's like, I'm this is y'all law. I don't agree with that, and so he ends up going rogue against them. But because he's a part of their hero, he's their biggest threat. And so
is he a villain though? Because I mean, he's not wrong. And that's how is that?
We're talking about
we talked
we're
about this before
I
already.
know, and I can't never get over it. Sometimes some people just gotta get in there.
But I mean, that's what made the show so complicated because, of course, like the son, like Omni, you know what I'm saying, like Omni, like Invincible, killed some like.
Well, so this didn't get to see that part. So his son ends up killing somebody, right? So
to save everybody, to save him,
to save everybody,
to save his dad, everybody.
Like so the villain, the first villain that we see, he kills two heroes, But so now that's two heroes' kids, so they're heroes as well. Kills them, so the son ends up killing them because he was about to kill the dad and the mom. So of course now
that should have been a thumbs up. That should have been, bro. You good at
should have been, but again,
well, he's comforted by the dad's.
The
dad's only one of
the dad is Superman.
The way the show ends is like everybody's now torn by it. Like the mom don't realize like you've been following this law for so long, different times.
But
like that.
That's the one superhero law I could never get.
Yeah.
I could never get.
But again, like I said, the person who goes rogue, he goes missing. Right? He's like they haven't seen him in so long, so they're like, we don't know if he's still alive, we don't know if he's dead. So like they're like, nah, he couldn't have did this. But then well, he don't care.
I'm not.
No, I'm talking about for everybody else. Listen,
bro, it's on Netflix. It's the full season. You better have watched it.
But the twist is though,
it is also canceled.
Yeah. The twist is we think it's that person that's running it, but no, it's actually one of the other heroes. So it's another person who also don't agree with the law. Like, nah, nigga, I kind of agree with old boy that also turned on us, and it ended up being him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, unless you can't say that he turned on them just because he decided I'm going to do hero shit, but I'm gonna kill.
Well,
so he's doing villain shit.
No, you leave this is the main heroes. If you leave the heroes and now you are going against the heroes, you are a villain.
But you didn't say that they was going against him. You said that he didn't agree with killing.
Well,
they made him public enemy #1 because they know why he left.
Yeah.
He left because
that's their fault. They made their own villain because
but that's because they follow.
That's because of them weak ass rules.
Yeah, he wasn't necessarily gonna do any evil shit. He was just that's just like him saying, like, all right, the Joker doing some shit. Joker doing too much. Joker gotta die.
Which is probably something that we would have
got
a story where it probably came from the same shit.
Yes, you are.
Why are you a villain if you can't? Why? So tell me why you a villain. Because the Joker who doing all this shit, he deserves to die.
Because you're not judge, jury, and executioner.
Boy, shit, if I'm a superhero, yes I am.
But you can't.
Right. Yes I am.
I guess that's why they put it together. Because really, it's really up to said person's opinion on what they believe. I'm with you, Didge.
Like,
I'm definitely not lying. Like, I would definitely, if I was going to be a hero, I would kill you before I know you.
All the shit that Joker did.
Hold on. Let me.
I'm not Batman.
Let me preface this.
I ain't putting them in jail.
Let me preface this. I agree with y'all about that. But again, when it comes down to being a hero,
Joker would have had to. Joker did too much. Joker would have had to die.
No. I mean, because my thing is like we already.
Joker would have had to die.
I mean, I agree, but I'm just saying.
My thing is
I'm not a villain because I killed Joker.
But if there's other heroes saying no, we don't do that. This is it, and
but
you go against it, and the world agrees with the other heroes, then yes, you are a villain.
No, I'm not. The world is misunderstood.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm saying.
You can't make that decision.
We can go right back to the other shit, like saying, like, fam, I'm like, so you ain't gonna kill nobody, but you gonna sling man covers and break bones and like. But my thing is like, bro, they gonna
destroy property.
Yeah, like you gonna
get
go
but you still end up arrested, and then you in jail.
And then you get out. You get out.
A superhero?
And
they gonna like Superman.
My thing is like,
you are not going to arrest me.
That's what they got. That's what Iron Heights is. That's what's the Marvel one. DC's is Ironhide. That's the one
My
for
thing is anything.
Raph. Like yeah, they got
My thing
prisons
is
for
anything
superheroes.
as a hero. If I'm not gonna kill you, you're gonna be marked. Like I'm taking a leg or something from you that you're not gonna be able to function no more. Like whatever
I'm
you
not
do.
doing that. You just gotta die. I'm not waiting
Dog,
on that.
imagine Din showing up to a battle and he just like, why y'all fighting this motherfucker? He do something, just kill him, and then walk away like, I'm tired. He's like, I don't have time for this shit. He's a bad guy, and I'm gonna have to kill him.
Less issues for the world.
Like I can definitely see this. So I'm like, but you stronger than this. Like, well, wait, why you just say that? I killed dude. Like, man, y'all not gonna do it? Like, y'all ain't nobody gonna do it. Like, you know, like,
yeah, you do that thing. I don't have time for this. I'm not doing this, guys. Just kill this motherfucker quick. Like,
Din's definitely gonna be that hero. Like, don't call me unless you want me to kill him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't even hit my line unless you want me to
He gonna be out on Water Street.
That's why he gonna never
That's
be a
how he
hero.
answered the line. Like, hello, Din's here. You want him dead?
Yeah.
He gonna be kicking it. There's
Call me
gonna be
when
a
you
battle. Like blocks away, his guy's gonna be like, "Why ain't you over there?" He be like, "Cause they don't want me to kill him."
They over there playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's whiskey.
like,
They call me if they need me. They want me to kill him.
Lib, so you also saw it. How did you feel about the series?
I mean, dog. I mean, I thought
liked
it had.
it.
I thought it
I
had.
did. I actually liked it.
no, Liv did too.
I thought it had some potential. I liked it to an extent, but I can't lie when I tell you, like, I was tired of watching this motherfucker walk.
Oh yeah.
I was
That's what I said.
so
Can he fly?
tired.
No, they just the
In the
journey of
beginning,
him getting to the powers. They
I was
stretched it
so-
out way too long.
I was
Oh,
so
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
tired.
Like, the majority of the movie was
Series.
a 1950s flick.
Yeah, series.
Yeah.
Like, or, yeah,
But to the beginning, I didn't mind. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. I'm getting to see
They
what
just
this
stretched
is."
it out way too
But
long.
then, like,
That's why I said it should
he
have
like
been one.
he
what's
went
his name?
crazy.
It should have been 1 or 2 episodes.
He went crazy.
But that-
people didn't
that's
want
how
to
you know
fuck
how
with
much.
him.
That's how
He told his girl, "I didn't see you in my vision," so she
Hey,
left.
that shit was
He
funny as
walked.
fuck.
She was salty
Hey,
as a bitch.
So his girl, right? When he went crazy, she was all for him and everything like that, trying to get him back. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. And then so he had this vision, which I'm like, she can't. I'm like, why is she upset about it? So he had this vision. He went crazy. He had this vision of these superheroes. She was not in the vision. She didn't get powers. So when he was gathering
Right.
everybody and everything like that, he was like, yeah, I know I had this. Like, so when he finally told everybody, because remember, you know how it goes. You see the vision, you're not gonna tell everybody because you don't want them to think they crazy.
Right.
But when he finally had to tell them, he was telling everybody. He was like, I had this vision. You know what I'm saying? There was 2 people I didn't know, but he was like, but you was there, and everything like that. He was like, but I know something great's gonna happen. And he's like, so I gotta get everybody together. And she was like, so you didn't see me in the vision? He was like, no, you wasn't there. And so she was salty and left.
Dog,
and I was like,
that's the last time you've seen his wife, bro.
I mean, to be fair, if everybody, if we was here right now,
There he go get a new bitch.
if we was
know?
there right now, and
Hey,
Bacardi was like, "Hey, yeah, I just saw a vision. We get empowered. Hey, Liz, you get empowered. Deuces, you get empowered. All right, yeah, let's go. I'm done. I'm out. Deuces, y'all.
but you ain't gonna be mad at Bacardi.
No, I ain't gonna be mad at
because
him.
his vision didn't include
No,
you.
I ain't gonna be mad at
like
him.
you had control.
I
You
was
didn't have
like,
control
why
of the
you
vision.
don't want to get that Memphis Bleak Club? Like, you still part of the crew,
No,
right?
I ain't, because I done talked too much shit about being a hero. So I gotta see y'all live the life of a hero. I can't go to a place like who
But he couldn't control
But I
the
mean, you
vision.
bleak though. Like, now you still could go in the store and be like, y'all don't want to fuck with me, fam. You know who I fuck with? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, because all y'all look down on me for saying the shit.
We don't look down at you.
you would look out at you. I probably get irritated, like, bro, what you doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what's funny is,
hey, Rod,
his new wife was the chick that kind of. So once his dad committed suicide because everything was going bad, the chick, she used to work for the paper.
Is this Josh Duhamel? Wasn't he one of the main characters?
Yeah, Josh Duhamel was the son.
Yeah, the son.
Oh, it was the son.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the chick that ends up being his wife, old boy from Las Vegas. That's what
Rudy
we're
telling
talking
the
about.
That's
whole
Josh
show.
Duhamel.
He definitely giving him
I hate
a
when
Oh
you
yeah,
do
no,
this.
that's not the
I
son.
think he'll give us every single episode.
Well, no, I was gonna say.
Well, to be fair, I did ask
He
for
said he
that
don't care.
because I'm not going to watch it.
Man,
So-
I didn't
No, but
get it.
I just wanted to point it out how
no,
funny.
but he said Josh Duhamel wasn't the son because he said "Oh boy from Las Vegas." That's Josh Duhamel.
That's the dad. That's not the son. Josh Duhamel is the guy from Las Vegas, the dad.
No,
The main guy.
I like
Hold on.
Black Star, the bad guy.
The bad
I thought
guy,
he
yeah,
had potential. I thought he was cool.
But
He was like a thug Thanos,
Yeah, he
bro.
was.
And then he make
Oh,
like
yeah,
a,
but
what
then
made
he
it
make
funny
like a
was-
double. He'll make a double of himself and shit.
That what makes it so crazy to see Invincible. Then already see somebody.
Yeah, me too.
do
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
that do
So,
that
but what
stuff
makes
too.
it funny was his new wife was the girl who wrote, like, once his dad died, she wrote, like, the expose of everything that crooked that he was doing. So he was blinded into his dad's crooked ways. So when she wrote like, oh, he killed himself because of blah, blah, blah. Like, she exposed it all. But then that ended up being his wife.
Hey, he probably loved her in that
Lady
cricket
Lady
shit.
Liberty. Now
But I mean, it was definitely like I said, like he was that like the dad was that superhero. Like they had a scene where he was like smashing, and the nigga like, you hear that? I gotta go say the word.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
in
bro,
the middle
of
of a job. She like, don't stop. He like, wait, hold up. You
That
heard
wouldn't have been me. as a
like, bro,
hero.
like they
I
got
can do that.
I've
Hell,
heard-
they can wait.
Hey, that might have been. Phil was probably about to bust. Like, ooh, shit. Hey, you
Oh
hear
yeah,
that?
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
He like, hey, wait, whoa, hey.
But
It was
a
just
bit-
so weird. I
get why. though.
I hated.
I know why he did it.
I hated like this normal dude that worked, that started like having these visions, went somewhere, became a superhero, and then now he's the superhero that we see that has all this more like. It
No,
was
no,
such a
no, no, no,
contrast.
I do all the tests. Remember, I said, man, he was the one telling everybody like, we had to do this.
Well,
But
We had to
bro, he didn't know.
I know why.
He didn't know.
Because of,
No, remember they had.
And then I didn't like how they knew how to fly. All of them knew how to fly perfectly, immediately.
Like,
They
hey,
knew how to
yeah,
fly.
wait,
So that
intro
was
too
that's
was
what
trash.
made me mad though.
So,
Like,
wait, to be fair, do you think flying gonna be difficult? Like, you think it'll be difficult?
Bro, if I fly up in the air, I'm gonna be like this for a minute. Like, hold on, how do I straighten myself out?
Like, how did you
intro-
even kick it off? Like, you don't even know how you did it.
They intro was so trash. So when they found whatever, it was like a portal to like space.
Okay.
So then they hired some boaters to kind of take them there, but then they went the rest of the way on this island. So then when they was like, all right, man, fuck, we about to leave these motherfuckers because they've been gone for way too long. So then you just see the sun, and then you just see them kind of
In
float
suits.
down.
Yeah,
In suits.
Came
And
out
it was so
like-
trash. I was like,
Came
oh,
out
that's
like-
we
came
can
out like
do.
the whole Shazam
But-
team.
I'm just saying.
But wait,
do you think flying? I feel like flying.
I know why he had the moral clause. So again, I told you I fucked with the show.
It was the last test.
No, not the last test. The reason why he took that moral clause the way he was is because of all the bad that his dad did. He felt that he had to do. Remember, so pretty much, what was the big thing? What, Bloomberg or like whatever? Like the name of his dad and the name was so big.
Like
so
a Rockefeller.
Yeah, like a Rockefeller. So the crash, it pretty much put so many people out of their home that his family was like, y'all niggas fucked it up. So in his head, he was like, I got to be right. I got to correct all this, and that's why he had that name.
No.
Yes, it was.
No, fam, they literally, the last test, when they was looking at all
No,
the
I'm
bodies.
not talking about the test. I'm talking about
He
why
said
he had
internally.
that. Why he was like,
did
we
that.
can't kill, we got to do it. Like, why he was so
No, I
straight
mean,
edge because of that.
because that was, remember in the beginning, remember at that last test, they was all arguing with each other and fighting with each other, and
That was to get the powers.
Right, like I'm saying, but they acknowledged, like, no one got this far, like, no one made it where they need to, because you can look at all these, like, groups of dead people that, like,
Yeah.
they all killed each
They
other.
all killed each
And
other.
he was like, we can't fight or use violence, like, we have to solve the
Well, I
problem
think
without
that
it.
was to be worthy. To be worthy.
But I mean, that's what I said, like, when
But
he...
I'm thinking about the reason.
So, you think the powers
Yeah,
could have
you
went
know-
away if you would have started?
No, I
killing?
mean, but I'm saying, like, when he got the powers, he stuck to that. He's like, we gotta stick to this.
Yeah.
This is why we got the powers, by being, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
he's like, by not choosing violence and not choosing,
I'm
we
just
chose
saying.
to resolve.
killing the evilest of people is sometimes the greater good.
All right, I got some quick topics before we get out here. I wanted to talk about Issa Rae is now going to be the voice of Spider-Woman into the Spider-Verse.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah, I
dope.
thought that was pretty dope.
I didn't.
Excited about that.
I didn't realize. I thought
I
they
didn't know
were
she was
already-
aiming for it, but I love that.
Yeah, I
they-
was- I don't know
I mean,
she
I
was
love that
aiming
she's
for
in the universe.
Well, I don't know if she was aiming for it. I don't
They
know.
probably just like
Issa Rae got the world by
yeah.
in the palm of her hand. She out here killing it. And I love it. I love it.
I do. I love to see it.
We talked about Donnie Yen joins.
Dog, I'm
They're
excited
going
for
John
that.
Wick
Because
2.
him and
It's about to
Keanu
be
Reeves
some
about to
tag
kick-
team
yeah,
ass kicking.
tag team ass kicking.
Dog, like him and like, I don't even know how this gonna go, but I need at least one 5 to 10 minute moment where they fight each other.
They probably start. They probably.
It's gonna be the intro.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is. It's like they gonna fight each other, and then before they kill each other, they go like, my man.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. You know,
Like we gonna think. But no, they already kind of gave it to us. Like, didn't you say they already let us know that
Well,
they were friends?
It said that they were. It said that they were friends. They said they were old friends who had similar pasts and similar enemies. So that doesn't mean much because we were old friends. But if they had, it didn't say like they seen each other.
Dog,
recently.
like I would just love to see. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like that would be the fight because Donnie would be definitely coming to try to kill him. Like nigga, you on the list.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like it could be one
but
of those things.
and then like you said, like they do the fight, and he like they just like
they talking.
I feel like they gonna
talk during the fight.
Yeah, I think they're
They
talking
gonna
about
talk
the
during the
fight
fight.
where it's like they really going at it, and then where it's like somebody got the killing blow at the end. They realize like, oh no, we got to be on the squad together.
Like I feel like they're gonna have a real conversation because I really want him to tell him, especially if they're friends, be like they killed my dog, and he's gonna be like,
Bro, what if that's the turn?
That's the one. He gonna be like, he gonna have him. Like why? Like, you know why I'm here? Like, well, they killed my dog. He like, wait, what?
like you know, like
Hold up,
like,
hold up.
I didn't get that.
Hold up.
Like,
They didn't tell me that.
Yeah, before I kill you, how did you even get here?
Yeah.
Kill my dog. And he gonna reach in the phone and blow in the pocket like, you talking about what's the name? You talking about what?
Bro,
Hey, he gonna show his dog and they gonna have a dog play date. Like you mean buddy? Oh hell no.
My thing is like,
Johnny ain't gonna be the one that gave him the dog originally.
That's what I'm saying. My thing is like, you said they had similar paths. Like that would be the shit if it's like, oh, they killed your dog too. Like, oh, nigga, we out here. Like,
Oh shit, yours? They just dog
Like,
killing you?
They out here killing all.
you like he's like, show me your dog. Show me your dog. You know, we'd be like, don't kill me, nigga. Hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Show me your dog.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'll be there. Nigga, just say it to be there, man.
That'd be some shit.
Dog, that'd be so funny, dog.
So when we drop this, the coming up Friday, Loki gonna be coming out. Y'all
Wednesday.
The Wednesday, yeah, you're right.
This Wednesday?
They moved them up to Wednesday.
Oh, they moved up to Wednesday. I thought. Oh yeah, you're right.
This
Tonight.
Wednesday?
This
Cause
Wednesday.
they gonna have they having to come out a new comic. They having
That
to
shit
come out a new
went
comic
fast.
day, new comic book day.
Y'all excited?
Oh, bro, that's pretty good for them. It's a pretty smooth.
Y'all excited for
I hope
Loki?
they.
I am.
I'm definitely after watching everything
I
else. I'm
still
excited
haven't
for-
watched Winter Soldier.
What? Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Still don't care to watch it.
It's cold.
You don't
It's
care to
good.
watch it?
It's really good.
I don't know why, bro.
It's really good.
It's so good.
But I'm interested because it's all about.
WandaVision, I was like, I kind of liked it. It was all right. I have some hopes for Loki.
I'm interested because it's.
Are you off? Are you off?
I am
the
off
Comic?
Marvel.
He
bro.
kinda
Are you off? Are you off?
He off
Comic?
superhero
'Cause
stuff.
I mean, you want to go to Loki? Like, is it more the mystical? Like, you
I
like
think we'll see more stuff, and it's like sci-fi-ish.
That's what I'm
But
saying, like-
I'll be real, like I'm off superheroes. I'm off Marvel movies like that. I'm not gonna break my neck to watch them because I'm exhausted. I need
Really?
something different, something new.
That's fair.
So
I mean, I
it's
understand
been
it. They
damn
got me,
near
though. They got me.
15 years
Mhm.
plus another 15 years of me buying and reading comic books. 30 years combined in total. 15 years of movies.
They got me.
And I'm
I ain't
seeing.
gonna lie. I'm about to say it. It's like I'm ready for more.
Like
That's
I
all I'm
understand.
saying.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I want to see different stuff.
I
That's
don't
why,
not live
that's why
for-
I enjoyed
Oh, yeah.
watching.
I understand 100% why Liv feels that way. I'm just like they got me.
That's why I enjoyed watching, like,
Y'all
when
don't sound
Jupiter's
geek to
Legacy
me.
came up.
Who
What
knows?
I am excited for in September is Why the Last Man. That I am excited
Why
for.
the who?
I
Why
don't know what
the
that is.
Last Man.
Yeah, you lost me on that one as well.
I know, because y'all motherfuckers just read superhero bullshit. This is Brian K. Vaughan. He's one of the best writers. He wrote Saga. He wrote Paper Girls. He wrote Why the
Heard
Last
Saga.
Man. You know, comic books,
Oh, it's a
Image,
TV series
again.
coming up.
It's a TV series on Amazon. Why the Last Man is about a dude.
It's on FX.
It's oh yeah, it's on FX. I saw it on a Hulu ad.
Yeah.
It's on FX. It's about a dude. It's about a world. I haven't read everything, so I don't know
It's
how this
It's
happened.
post-apocalyptic.
But it's only post-apocalyptic because something happened and every single thing that could be a male died, except for this one dude and his fucking monkey.
Okay.
And the whole world is women. So the funny thing though is in the book they have like a lesbian woman biker gang. You know?
You doing what?
Death
Died by Snoop Snoop.
No, so he doesn't know what happened. He stumbles across somebody that's like, you're the only fucking dude.
Right.
We gotta get you to this dude, to this lady, to try to figure out what's going on and see how we can repopulate, bring back the world, you know? But not like no sexual repopulate.
Right.
You know, they just trying to
That's
figure
right.
out what happened.
Why
Right.
he's the only dude alive.
There's some government stuff involved. I bought the the books, the hardcover
As I'm reading
books.
it does sound.
And
actually-
it's the book. It's just
Yeah, I
really
was
dope.
reading
It's really dope. I like
Yeah,
it.
it wiped out every mammal with the Y chromosome.
I think I got 3 more books I gotta buy. I'm not talking about comic books either. I
Those are
bought them
graphic
in the
graphic novel, yeah.
hardcover books. I think it's like 6 or 8.
There's
I don't know.
10 of them.
There's 10 of them, so I'm only on like the second one. I'm
Oh
only on
wait,
the
maybe
second
not.
one.
There were 10 originally, but they.
Well,
They-
there's different There's
Yeah.
different sizes, dude.
I'm assuming you're getting this deluxe edition. That's only 5 of them.
I got the. I think so. It's got the hardcover, but with the paperback. It's a paperback.
This is probably it then.
So so that's gonna come out. I'm excited for that because I like seeing comic book stuff
Yeah.
that is turned
That
into
one
TV
actually,
shows.
it does sound actually. Like,
Because
as I
it
was reading
sounds
it
dope.
It did sound dope.
And it's gonna be on FX.
Yeah,
you said?
FX on Hulu.
So I'm pretty excited to watch that in September.
All
Cause
right.
dog, I'm exhausted. Superhero shit is just
So is
killing
that like
me.
your recommendation?
That can't be recommended.
I was gonna say, do we
It
just jump?
don't come out till the end of the year.
No, but the
Right.
comic series itself.
He hasn't read it
I
yet.
No, I
This
just.
turn to what's
I'm
your
not.
recommendation?
I wanted to make. I was like, damn, did we jump in there? Because I didn't
No,
even think
no.
I'm
about
about
it.
to get into recommendation.
No,
Okay, I was
okay.
saying, I was gonna say like, damn, because I didn't start thinking about
This
mine.
is ready to go get another plate. He like,
I'm not
hurry up.
I know. I thought we finished transition to that too. I don't have a recommendation yet either.
That's what I'm saying. I had actually. I
All right,
wanted
so
to
I
talk
feel
about
like-
the-
One last thing.
I feel like this would have been like, on that note, let's get in the
That's
recommendation.
what I'm
about to
saying.
say, I was
That's
about
what I'm
to-
saying.
So
I wanted to.
one last stop is one thing that I
Good.
posted that I thought was funny, so y'all can start thinking about recommendation. So I was thinking about The Purge, right?
This nigga did it with the multitask. Like now I gotta listen to this, but I gotta see this.
No,
I
this-
still want to
this
talk
is-
about the what the fuck going from the Superman comics.
Oh yeah, well, bring it up. Let's talk about it before we go then.
Fam, like it was saying, so I don't know. There's a meme floating around that started off. They was talking about how Batwoman became a character, and it was because somebody like accurately theorized why Batman is gay. Somebody like and this is back in the probably the 40s or 50s. They accurately
I
theorized.
definitely make sure that we split and say Batman.
Yes, specifically Batman.
Bruce Wayne is
They
still a
get it.
billionaire
It
playboy.
was never about Bruce Wayne. So they said after that the backlash was that DC was like, well, no, he ain't gay. Here go Batwoman, his love interest. So reading that, then in the comics or in the comments of that post, somebody was like, yeah, here's another interesting tidbit. Did you know at one point in one of the Superman runs, Superman wanted to fuck Superwoman, but the only reason why is because of Krypton laws.
You know what? I feel like I remember that vaguely.
See,
I
knew
feel like
nothing
I
of that.
vaguely remember that.
So I was
Like,
like,
the
bro,
way they
I
wrote
thought it was a lie. So
What
I
you did for Superman 2 his gold years is ridiculous.
Bro, I thought it was a lie. So I Googled it and came up with there was an article that was like the 15 most what the fuck moments in the Superman comics. And just some of the highlights. One of them was that Superman had the ability to shoot mini Superman out his hands.
Mini Superman.
Like full-fledged mini Superman. He was just
That was in the picture. This was so funny because they were already in costume. And everything.
yeah, they literally already in
It was like
costume.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Like-
through his hands.
That was one of the highlights. The second highlight was the gay kryptonite era. And I didn't know that was a thing. Like the guy, one of the villains, he found pink kryptonite that turned Superman gay. And then the highlight that they show is Lois as
So wait,
Supergirl.
hold on. We're not gonna skate past that real quick.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna describe the highlight. I was gonna describe the.
well, I just got a
the
question because kryptonite. As soon as Superman gets close to the kryptonite, he gets weak. So this pink
wasn't
kryptonite.
weak.
So
He
this
was
pink kryptonite, when he
full
gets
power,
close to it,
he just
it
dead.
just turns him gay.
He's just gay. Cause like in the comic
That's
panel,
random as
in the
shit.
comic panel, is Lois asking Supergirl like, so what is wrong with him right now? She's like, trust me, you don't want to know. And you see him talking to Jimmy in the foreground like.
Dog, he was gonna destroy
Hey,
Jimmy, bro.
alive, bro.
He was
in
gonna
the
destroy
foreground,
Jimmy,
He's
bro.
like, hey, did I ever tell you how smashing you look in these bow ties?
What?
By the way, that's a
dropped the line.
fabulous window treatment that you put together.
You dropped
And
the line on him?
Jimmy looked uncomfortable as a thing.
Sure.
And it's like,
Dog,
man,
why would they write these stories? That's the funny thing about comic
Why are you
books.
trying to sabotage this man's career? That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
Because
what kind of villain is like, I'm gonna make this man gay so the world
This is
hates
clearly
him?
the era of where the villains were like, all right, we might not be able to defeat him physically. We got to destroy his image.
Yeah, we gotta embarrass him. We gotta
Like,
make
you
him.
want to embarrass him, bro.
And the reason I say that is because the third most crazy one is that the villain, his name was Sleaze, Sleez. He decided he was gonna hypnotize Superman and make him film a sex tape with the guy's best friend's wife, because
Right, you gonna make a sex like that's what's
Oh no, and the Superman Wonder Woman one. I forgot about that one. Where Superman and Wonder Woman, they started fucking, and I guess the strength of they fucking was so bad that they created an earthquake, they created a volcano, a hurricane, killed thousands of people, and ended it in the ocean where a shark was watching.
Shark. Y'all was like, damn, I thought I fucked shit up.
Right. So,
Y'all came over here with this.
niggas said they got the water and shark like, that's y'all niggas out there?
I'm gonna go back to chasing stairs.
I ain't been on the surface all day because of y'all niggas. Like,
I just don't understand what some of the shit that these people write in their comics in the 80s and 70s and shit.
Your mind's like, the fact that you said that to the press, like, we gonna press
Family, and the fact that they was like, yeah, alright, cool, whatever.
I said, in defense for Superman, I feel like back in the days, they really took on to, like, treated the stereotype of he's an alien.
So he just do whatever?
So he didn't know what white people, like, what people were just doing to him. Like, it's like, to be hypnotized by a person to fuck somebody's wife, Superman should know better than that. But I also feel like, if you think about how they make Superman now, he really treats like you can't do none of that shit to him.
Fam,
like, I've been through all that.
You know what I'm saying? They put him through the most mundane shit too. They had the one where he just gave up doing everything because he just wanted to walk across the earth. Or not even Earth, the U.S. He was on this Forrest Gump. He was just gonna walk across the U.S. That was the entire run.
Why?
It didn't say
I
it
wonder if
this
they came out doing Forrest Gump. Like, I wonder if they did that with like some Forrest Gump type shit.
So,
All right, well, let's get into the recommendations.
you didn't want to talk your Purge thing real quick?
I mean, it was just something random. I was thinking, I was thinking about the Purge, and I was thinking about like, all right,
The new Purge movie looked trash, by the way.
I didn't see it. I didn't see
I
the
see
trailer.
a trailer.
I saw the trailer. I'm with it.
They took Purge to Mexico.
Yes, they did.
Is
It
it Purge
is-
Mexico?
Yeah.
No,
So what
Americans
happened?
are escaping.
I-
Let me explain it, Rudy.
Okay.
Hold on. No.
Because I fuck with it. I fuck with it still.
He feel like you was finna slander it.
I am.
He
You
like,
are.
he was
I
like,
Let me get my slander off, nigga.
Because
defended
I
immediately.
absolutely am, because at this point it's just a money grab, because it's no longer happening on a night of the purge. It's the day after the purge where people want to continue purging.
And that's why I fuck
And
with it.
I mean,
There's-
but
there's-
I don't like.
there's
I'm
people-
like this.
there's
That's
people like,
trash.
yo, man, fuck the rules. We'll
to
keep
be
on
fair,
going.
I feel like a purge that would end up happening. I can't see that 24 hours of everybody just go, all right, well, back to every day. Like,
I mean, bro.
That's why I'm excited about it. That's why I fuck with it.
no, I still don't fuck with it. No,
It don't
I
look.
feel like it should have been.
Dude, I kind of understand like where your point, like what you're saying, and I get the concept, but in this, it's just. It looked like it's still the same purge action.
Oh, it definitely
like if
is.
it was the purge night, but it's motherfuckers not wanting to stop the purge.
So
So
like broad daylight.
in broad daylight, whatever
But
daylight, I feel like
makes
it's
sense.
only like a handful of people, like 4 or 5 people. I didn't get the sense that it's happening throughout the entire, like through the whole United
well,
States.
and I think that's kind of.
I
what
feel
it
like
would
it's
be.
just happening in this one little, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like,
Fair.
I want to see this shit. Like,
I mean,
the
I feel like
purge to me was about that, and I think
My
they
thing
did
is like
it.
what
I
makes
think
it
they
to me,
did
what would
pretty
make it stupid
decent.
to me would be like if everything is only supposed to be for a day, that means that tomorrow
This
if
like
you try to
Jason-
kill somebody, you're gonna get killed. Like the
Yeah.
cops are gonna shoot.
Oh,
you.
I'm saying that's what it is. So it's not everybody. It's like this
I
one
feel this
area.
like the Jason X.
It's this
movies.
one area that's
Purge
like,
movie.
no, we still doing it. So I'm interested to see how that goes, just because it's you are.
I'm gonna
clearly-
watch it for
You are
free.
clearly going against the purge laws.
What is it on? Is it a Warner movie? Can I watch it on HBO Max
I
for
have
free?
no clue.
I don't know.
But see, the thing about this, the purge.
Well, Purge is
the
on
purge
HBO,
is not
so
the best
possibly.
series, but like it's one of those things where I'm like, I still fuck with it.
You
I'm
love the
still on it.
Purge.
I'm
You-
still on
you-
it. I'm still
I
on
got
it.
my fill after the second Purge.
Oh, then? Ooh, that's rough.
Because everybody got a series that's like it kind of.
Did you watch the series, the TV show?
Yep. Everybody got that thing where it's like you know the thing kind of fizzled out, but you still kind of fuck with it a little bit.
You wait for that moment that we had the
No, I
purge.
think I got a
Like
series
nigga, I
like
watched
that.
it.
No.
I don't think I got a series like that.
What did you watch?
Well, we might have cartoons
Like, no, the-
like
the-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
where
about
it's
it.
fizzled out, and I'm like, I just gotta stick through it.
Like Supernatural
dropped
started
something
fizzling out,
heartbeat.
but I still fuck with it.
I'm
I
not.
never had a moment where I felt
Flash.
like it was
I mean, CW superhero shows.
But those are
fizzling
straight
out, but I fuck
consistent
with it.
things. Like these are like.
The Purge hasn't been consistent. They've been
And-
dropping a movie every year. What are you talking about?
But there's like
Not
they're like
every
different stories.
year.
Like,
No,
different-
No, it's been every year. The only reason why it hasn't been every year is because they dropped a series.
They got four.
Bro,
movies.
look it
They
up.
got like 4 movies. It's got to be at least every other year.
No, it was.
Like,
It
I'm
was
about to look.
every
It
year,
might-
and then the series, and then this
Yeah,
extra.
it was because you got to think
The
it
series
went,
broke it up.
You got to think it went.
I feel
through
like
the-
Purge
they did it-
came out
they
in
did it through the whole-
2014.
They did it through the whole.
No, they
thing.
got. It's not every year.
It's
When was the
it's
first
like
Purge?
It's like the last 2,
Because it was
3
13,
movies. Like,
14.
The-
Then it was 16. But
Purge
I don't know.
year.
I don't know how early that was. It was middle of 16.
And now we're about to be on the 4th one, and we're
No,
20.
there was one in 18. But to Deuce's point,
The series.
the series came out also 18. So that was 18, 19.
This too much Purge.
I fuck with it all, bro. I fuck with
because
it
the 16 one
all.
was the Purge year, right? But that was
Election
the
year.
election year one.
Yeah, I fuck with it
So
all.
it pretty
They
much
been
had.
consistent,
Cause I
bro.
think-
And what it was, the election year
Yep,
was the
it
last
would've been-
one.
It would have been every year. Because
Ugh.
the series was 18, 19. And then this was supposed to come out July next year. This come out on my
But
birthday.
they only have one season.
Ugh.
They only have one season.
No, they had two.
They do?
They had 2 seasons apparently.
Bro, I fuck with the Purge, bro.
Ugh.
Oh,
Just like how.
Let's turn
Wait,
shit
you know
off.
There's no
what?
recommendations.
Wait, no,
We're not
perfect.
off the Purge.
Perfect example. You've watched every Chucky. Chucky has fizzled the fuck out for a long time.
no, Chucky never fizzled out.
What the fuck you talking about? Chucky fizzled the fuck out, nigga. What you talking about?
For real Chucky fans, he has never fizzled out.
Yeah, Chucky
Yeah.
never.
So you
And I'm
fucking with
one.
the last Chucky?
No, this fizzled.
This-
That's
No,
a fizzle.
but this was
That's
a
a
good-
fizzle out.
but This was a remake, and it wasn't even on the same storyline.
Yeah.
You watched every Friday 13.
Yeah.
Friday 13 started to fizzle the fuck
That
out.
had some fizzle moments. He not.
Bro, you watched some stuff that fizzled out, bro. Don't act like you haven't,
You
bro.
talking about kids? Like I said,
Saw's a fizzle.
Saw's a fizzle.
But Saw's like, that's too much. Do you see the new one with Chris Rock
I
in
ain't watched
it?
that one.
I am not.
That's the other movie. When we talking
That
about the 3
fizzled,
movies,
and it's-
that's the other movie. Saw, Conjuring, and
That's in the movie theater. I ain't watching that one.
Is it? Cause I just saw it on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
saw it.
Set to rent.
I saw it. Well, I saw it on in the movie theater.
Maybe it's one of those ones.
Remember
where it's
that
like,
they're releasing.
Simulcast. It's like,
Yeah.
So,
So what we got for recommendations?
So I'll go first. This is gonna be some YouTube content, but hilarious, but actually good as fuck. So randomly, I'm just searching like fan made stuff and everything like that, and I come across this SpongeBob anime,
Oh, I saw that. The Bubble Bath Saga.
Bubble Bath Saga. So they take SpongeBob. I put it in the Discord. They take SpongeBob, but they animate it like anime style.
It's a lot.
Bro, it is actually good, and I was like, bro, I will watch this consistently.
what do you mean they put him in a?
They turn it
into an anime.
They turn it into an
Oh,
actual
anime.
anime.
Damn, it's a lot. It's a lot.
So pretty much what ends up happening,
I'm gonna show you some screenshots.
I'll give the quick overview. SpongeBob goes to Krusty Krab, and Squidward is missing. So and SpongeBob's like, Mr. Krab, where's Squidward at? And he says, I have to send Squidward to go fight. If you watch SpongeBob, if you got kids, the dude that
the Bubble Bath. That's the dude who.
that said SpongeBob made SpongeBob made the Krusty Krab wrong.
The Krabby Patty wrong.
Krabby Patty
Then
wrong.
it had
He
the
had
pickles.
but he hid the pickles under his tongue. So he said, I had to send Squidward, and SpongeBob's like, you sent them by himself? Like, do you know who he is? So then when SpongeBob gets to the battle, Squidward is like on some I'm about to die shit, and SpongeBob on some Goku type shit, like goes ham.
It has the
Bro.
typical anime moments of
Yes,
where
anime
it's
moments.
Squidward. You should
Yeah.
have never been here by yourself.
Yeah.
This shouldn't have been you.
Bro.
I did see this. I've seen.
Yes.
Hey, I was surprised.
I
at
didn't know
how-
it was a real show.
It's a fan-made
It's
show.
a fan-made
Well,
show.
I'm saying, like, yeah, I didn't know, like,
Yeah, I think
Bro,
he had
I
like 2
am-
or 3 episodes so far.
I am surprised at how good it was. I was all in, and I watched it on some. Let me see what this is really about.
Fam,
And I watched it. I said, "Fam, this is actually like it's some like it was good."
the Bubble
Bath-
Bath, the Bubble
the Bath
Bath
Saga.
voice actor. He had the freezer manners because he had.
Yeah.
God.
Oh boy, the critic, the one that did, he was like, bro, Squidward, like
I'm sure I got the trailer.
Squidward pretty much died, and he told SpongeBob, he was like, you sent Squidward here? He was like, and now you here talking about you his best friend, but you couldn't even save him from dying? How fucking pathetic! I'm like, dog. I'm like, dog. Hey, the shit is actually good.
I watched it.
It's
I saw.
it's a 15-minute watch.
I saw
Watch
it
it.
before
on my Facebook or whatever, on my social media.
I was like, dog, this shit is
Fam,
hilarious.
you could tell whoever they had voice acting, they was legit.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude had the.
But what's funny is, so they did it regular. Then they did a dub version.
Oh, I didn't see the dub version.
And they did like the regular anime tropes. So everything that you see where they kind of change it up a little bit. Yeah. So people was in the comments like, dog, this is actually genius, because you know how like they say when you watch the sub and then you watch the dub, it changes. Like they change the tone because they take out certain words and stuff like that. Yeah. So they did that intentionally on the dub version of this as well too. It is good, dog. It's like actually, whoever put this together.
It's a couple episodes,
genius,
I think.
Bro. This is so good.
It's interesting.
It is
I was
really
like,
good.
Dude,
and then what even also the creme de la creme, they do the anime outro and intro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do they?
Oh, they got it. He released like multiple outros and intros. So they got the one where it's just like, you know, it's them looking and it's the grass screen. But then they also got the one with them running. Then they got the random one where it's like an RV video where they in suits and shit. Like,
a lot of effort.
Bro, it is so good.
It's a lot.
Whoever put it together, bro, really good. Definitely look it up. SpongeBob Bubble Bath Saga. It is worth the 15 minutes.
Oh, actually, I got his YouTube up, so I can give the name.
Yeah, that is my
His name on YouTube is Narmak, Narmak.
It is definitely worth the watch. That is my recommendation.
Yeah, that's actually good. That's a really good recommendation because it had me dying.
I was like, oh my god.
Just from the outlandish fact that it's a SpongeBob anime.
And SpongeBob
watch it.
With
you should definitely check it out.
It's worth the 15 minutes to watch, bro. Trust me.
I'll go second. My recommendation is going to be Lucifer. Like I said before, I've pretty much watched it all this week. Their second half of their
make sure you check out the Discord. We do got a Lucifer spoiler chat, right?
No, but I don't know. We should.
Oh, it's Castlevania. We got it.
Yeah.
Do we? Ooh, I gotta talk about that one.
Yeah. If the second half of their 5th season is up, just the Lucifer overall is like the devil got tired of being the devil.
Yeah.
Like he got tired of punishing souls in hell, so he went to LA, and
he playboyed it out.
Yeah, he was playboying it out, living life. You know, the whole thing with the devil is that like he brings your desire to forefront, and he finally met the woman like who she wasn't affected by his desire, so he was curious about that, and that's sort of how the whole series goes overall. The gist of this 5th season is that God decided he retiring. And so,
these shows be doing
angels, devil, and God. When you let devil and God make them regular people,
they got Dennis Haysbert being God, the Allstate man. They got Dennis Haysbert being God.
Is he?
Hilarious. Because one, God's just a family man on there. So like I said, God trying to retire, but in the midst of his retirement, you know how dads be when they get older in age, they want to be with their kids, they try to do all the dad jokes and shit. So imagine that, but your dad is God. And that's Dennis Haysbert. He played it to a T.
That's not like a good
That's way different from Supernatural.
Yeah. But like I said, God trying to retire, and so it comes down to basically Lucifer is like, fuck it, why am I trying to be the next God? And that's the gist of the season. Is like he like, fuck it, I can be God. Like, and it's funny. It had a musical episode that had me crying laughing because God was making a musical episode because he just liked music. So he was making niggas.
So they are in the supernatural world now. Like these episodes are just like they do a random topic.
He had his reasoning because Lucifer was supposed to be, or when he was an angel, he was supposed to be the angel who like had the musical voice. Like, throughout the series, you could see him singing. Like the guy who's playing Lucifer has a really good singing voice, and that was one of the things that God always liked. And so, obviously, God sent Lucifer to hell.
Right.
They had their whole outs. He's trying to reconnect with them before he retires. So he's like, one of the things I think that we can connect on, I always loved your singing voice. So he just made people randomly start singing when they're around. So now he got to sing. Dog, it's so fucking funny. But it's good. The entire series is on Netflix. There's one more season next. So you'll probably get that wrap-up season. Yeah. But I recommend that.
All right.
I do mine. Mine is I just actually is a video game. I just started playing. I talked about it. Knockout City.
Oh, that game's so much fun. Y'all need to download it.
I think it's free to play on everything, and it's cross-play, so we actually can all play.
Yeah, it's free to play. It's
Knockout City. What's it about?
It's a dodgeball game.
I was playing it earlier.
Dog, bro.
Have you played like all the have you played like the different?
Yeah, I'm like level 15 now, bro.
Oh,
was playing last night, I played. I played.
I'm on level 7. But dog, did you play the one that had the cage ball?
Yes.
No.
Like, I played the board though in the cage ball, and them niggas wasn't even using me to kill nobody. They would cage me and just throw me in the fucking hole. I did that to 20 people. You just cage, because they got like different specialty dodgeball. So they got one where they just throw you into it, like you become caged in like as dodgeball form. Bro, you just throw it at somebody, they cage, now I just throw them off. I got me a KO. So yeah, so it's pretty much like, it's like a 3x3. It's a different game mode, but the gist of it is a 3v3 dodgeball, like Bright been talking about. It's like, but it has like, of course, like power shots, of course, like, you know, specialty balls, whatever on the course, whatever, like different kind of things you can glide around, like specialty trick shots you can do. But it's like the other extra thing too is like if there's no ball around, you can just prick yourself a ball and make and your teammates can grab you and like charge you up and throw you like a fucking landmine and like drop
it's a wild game.
Like, bro,
it's so much fun.
But see, those type of games I love. Like,
it's so much fun.
Because it's dodgeball too, cause like so you really hear the ball. So it's like, bro, it's nothing like you feel like you like playing like Call of Duty type of shit, but it's like you see like the bing your ass.
You know what? You know what I said? So
like,
not to cut yours off, but I just want to bring this up real quick. I was watching a Watch Mojo clip, and they was talking about like franchises and games and stuff like that. And I started thinking, I was like, fam, back when Blockbuster was out, bro, I used to play so many random games. Like, cause they was talking about like Ratchet, not Ratchet and Clank. What's the
Banjo-Kazooie?
No, what's the one with the one of those like where like
Spyro the Dragon.
That was my shit.
Stuff like that. But I was like, it was games that I played that was clearly
you weren't gonna buy it. But
I wasn't gonna buy it, but I rented it and I played it, and I was like, fam, I miss.
That's how I made
That's why
Michael Jordan and Wendy Cindy.
That's how.
There wasn't no way I was buying Michael Jordan.
Right.
There was no absolute way.
Yeah, that's how I played.
That's how I ended up
playing Cool Spot. That's how I ended up like just so many. And so like
what was it? Yo Noid.
The Noid.
Yo Noid.
So when with the game that y'all talking about, like it reminds me of those moments where it was like. Because you know, it's a random game that I probably wouldn't have bought.
Yeah,
but it's like it's fun.
Like it's definitely good, yeah, bro. Like I like it. Like you would tell the free play game, whatever. You just get your like character customization as you go, whatever, and power ups, whatever, level up faster. But it's really fast paced. Like that's what they got one game mode where it's pretty much like
you can tackle people. That's
tackleable.
Like if somebody's about to throw it at you, you ain't got a dodge bar. You ain't got a time to catch. You just hit like on PlayStation. You hit square. You'll go and tackle them.
Like
I do that a lot.
You can do fake throws. Like I didn't fuck so many people with
fake throws. The fake throws, yes.
Hey, and the sniper ball is the best thing in it. Cause the sniper foot is like really across the room. So I've literally nailed niggas from far while they try to fight somebody else. Just like it just like hones in on them and target and just knock it like dog. Like,
my favorite.
But you can catch it too. So it's like the coolest thing about it is like really being in a crowd fight and niggas throwing balls like just really back and forth. But you gotta catch like you can hold like the left trigger and you can catch it like a dodgeball. Yeah. So that you catch it like gives you more power by just throw it back and the ball gets faster. Yeah. And so it's like if I catch it, throw it back and you catch it, it's gonna keep going faster and faster until somebody get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like
bro, the animations when somebody get hit. Well, I got hit off.
It's super dramatic.
Yes, because you see the nigga fly. Yeah. Like, when you get the KO one nigga KO me because he hit me like from the side. I'm trying to throw it at somebody else. I just see it, my dude just flying.
That's what I say, like, dog, that's why it's so dramatic. Like, it's not like Call of Duty, because you could be clearly in the air about to smash somebody, you just hear and your ass is flying off.
So it's like NBA Streets.
My dude, he flew off the stage.
Because it ain't like gunshot sound, so it's really just feeling like a nigga just beat you with the red ball. Like, big nigga, like, and you just out here just like, so like that's like I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it that much, but it's like I jumped on.
They took every single thing that you wanted to do while playing dodgeball in the gym. I can't believe it. I'm thinking I'm like it's genius. I can't believe this is now. Like they just now made.
I'm gonna download that shit tonight.
Like it's one board where it's clearly just. It's just traffic, just running. So you dodgeballing in the street of traffic, nigga. Like, and the cars can knock you everywhere. So it's like, bro,
it'd be so much shit. We destroyed a team on that because you could tell they had just downloaded it, and they didn't know what to do with the traffic. The traffic was fucking them up, and we just catching them every time they get hit with the traffic, and they flying because of the traffic.
Oh, because the cars don't knock you out.
They don't kill you.
They don't kill you. They knock you moving.
So you in the
you can tell they was mad.
Have you mastered the trick shots yet?
No, I haven't mastered the trick
Bro,
shots.
the curve shot.
I got that one down. I got that one down.
In the game.
Where
Cause the curve shot really just bends that bitch like
Fam.
what was that shooter game when it was bending the bullets?
Oh,
like
with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, like that movie.
It's literally that, nigga. Like you target it's like it's a special shot, but if you target them, it literally throws the ball left and just curves that bitch around their ass.
Yeah,
like,
I got that one.
What was that movie name?
yeah, I can't think of
Fam,
it.
somebody-
Shooter.
Shooter.
I think it was like Shooter, yeah.
I think it was
Fam,
shooter.
when the sniper one, somebody literally caught me across the stage.
But yeah,
because
'cause
you
they
get
got-
like a little red box around when they said, "Hey, you being aimed up." So I had that around me. And I'm turning around looking at, ain't nobody by me. All of a sudden you just see, boom.
Yeah.
My dude,
That's what I'm saying. They got a bunch of different game modes. Like they got we can definitely do it. They got a 4-feed. Like
they got a 4v4.
All right, I'm gonna download that shit today.
Well, here's my recommendations. I got 3.
Oh shit! Well, you've been gone for 2 episodes, so let's go.
I found a new toy studio I like called Boss Fight Studios.
Nice.
I think I bought one figure just to see, and it was really dope. It's the remake of the Bucky O'Hare, the one that's right there. It's really dope. I like it.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
They got the Zorro. They bought that I gotta snag up the Zorro with the sword.
Yo, this
What I like is that
this
their
Popeye
packaging.
they got on it is fire.
Yeah, that one just came. That one just
Hey,
came out.
it's cold.
What I like about it is that the card, I could just
But
slide
when
the
is
card
Popeye?
up and take the figure out. I don't ruin the
that's cold.
packaging
The
or
card.
nothing. So
Oh,
they
yeah,
do,
Popeye,
yeah.
oh.
So you know.
Oh
and
yeah, you said you just slide. Yeah, you can.
So they got some of the Bucky O'Hare figures, and then they also have like their own little line of figures that I guess you can. Everything is interchangeable. They're all around the same scale, so everything is around the same scale. But they're a pretty dope little studio. I like them. I'm gonna buy some more stuff when I get when I have the free dough. And they're pretty inexpensive. They're not super expensive, and the packaging is dope because you can pull out the card and not ruin the packaging.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
break it.
Like if they would have did this originally back in the day,
Yeah.
like, this has been a really great like.
But then people would be stealing them out the store too.
It would be
See, they
easier to
flash-
take 'em
they
out.
flash-
Yeah, there's Zorro. I love the Zorro. I gotta get the Zorro with the horse. Zorro with his
Flash
horse
horse,
is
yeah.
cold. So that's one. MODOK on Hulu gotta be a recommendation.
I would have been. I should have did MODOK.
That shit is so
MODOK.
ridiculous.
Hey,
We
that's
could
so
have
funny.
talked
I watched-
about MODOK because MODOK was amazing.
Yeah, that I did
And
not.
I didn't think I was gonna like it.
When they pitched it, I was like, this is so weird. Like, why they gonna show this for kids? And then I watched it like, oh,
It's for
this
kids?
ain't for kids. No.
Oh, that was
I-
it. That's for kids.
I wasn't because I wouldn't expect Marvel to come out with an animated mature cartoon.
Okay.
I think it's
That's
their
what I'm saying.
first.
I'm not fully through
Yeah,
it.
Oh yeah, you're right because DC is the ones that.
I
be
think
doing-
it's their first.
DC be doing
this
the
I
is
think
mature
that's
shows.
why it's on Hulu and not Disney+.
Yeah, but this is more.
Yeah, that we haven't got it.
But
But I thought
But
this
it
was
maybe
part
ain't even owned by Disney. We gotta see who owns the right to MODOK. It gotta
Yeah,
be somebody else.
wasn't this? Is that who was it that got the deal?
No, MODOK.
Yeah, that's tight.
Bang,
What is that?
That would
Bucky
be cool.
O'Hare?
Yeah, that's the alternate one. I've got the it's just the same figure as that in different in his stealth
That was
mode.
a fire though.
But that and the other one, I've been on a wrestling binge, y'all. They have been blessing us with so
They
many
have.
great A&E documentaries
The
and
documentary
shows.
wrestling.
But one of my favorite ones that I found ain't even on TV, it's on YouTube. Is by a dude called Wrestle
It's
with
produced by
Andy.
Marvel.
Oh, well, it's by this dude called Wrestle with Andy, and he does his own documentaries on wrestlers. Like he did wrestlers that you want to see shit about, like the Godfather.
Oh,
You
so
know,
he giving the non stars, the
Yeah.
non big name stars.
I mean, to an extent, like Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons should have been has a documentary from for those that know that's Farouk. He should have had a documentary because dude been around for a minute. He was really one of the first. I think he was the first black champion ever in the WWF. WWE.
No, I looked it up before. It was one of NWO's. He wasn't the first, but
Okay, then
one of the
I
first.
think it was probably in another wrestling circuit at the time, but I know it was big when he became a champion. But Wrestle with Andy got some dope ass documentaries. I like them because they're short. You don't get the cut scenes like the A&E one and stuff, but he gives you really factual shit and stuff that you didn't know about. He goes through a lot. Like dog, I sat. Rock was sick of me, bro, because I sat and I watched at least 1 billion of his documentary. and I would not stop watching it. I just couldn't. Like, dog, I gotta watch the one about JBL that he just released a few days ago.
He was first WCW.
I got it. Yeah, WCW. That's it. You know, I did the. I have to watch that one. I watched the one with. Which other ones did I watch? Ron Simmons, obviously. She's got. Okay, I don't have them here listed, but he got a lot of dope documentaries on YouTube, and they're like about 17, 18 minutes. And they got a lot of good info.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty much about the average what you would have without commercials.
Yeah. But the A&E one's been killing it, man.
Yeah,
the Booker T one I think was the coldest because I always liked Booker T and I never really knew much about his wrestling career coming up. And you know, just to hear his story, you know, like he a real one, bro.
Real one.
Booker T
Real
is
one.
a real one. Like
Real
he,
one.
like out of everybody, like he was the only dude that he would go back to his hood. In the documentary, he back in his old hood and motherfuckers is calling like, "Hey Booker," like they like regular ass people.
But people forget the whole in WCW, the whole Harlem Heat. It was a true like.
They was
niggas from the
They
hood.
was every niggas who got
That's why that moment with Hogan is always so funny.
That's because he thought he was like just talking to somebody.
Yeah, he's in his element. He was in
Like,
nigga, I'm
we coming to you, we coming for you, nigga.
Yeah, right. And he was
like, you know the niggas fan,
And
I'm
he
like,
didn't even
boy, you a fool. Like,
You know his niggas hit him
nigga got that phone call like, you
Hey, Ron Simmons hit him. I'm like, boy, I ain't even did that.
Yeah, right,
I was like, this shit like it to
His
you.
niggas hit him up like, bro, you out here
Like,
wild.
what are you doing, Booker? Like, that is so funny. I wonder what Hulk Hogan said. He was flabbergasted.
Dog, that shit, dog. I was saying, but those are the people that you want to talk to because you know he would give the real story of like what like behind the scenes, like what them motherfuckers be on some. You know what I'm saying?
You know what documentary ruined it for me? What ruined the wrestler for me though? On the A&E one was the Ultimate Warrior. Now I always knew that dude after his career, like he was kind of an odd character, but after watching the documentary, I'm like,
prestige from him.
I'm like, this motherfucker was like he wasn't cool. Like he was not cool. He was a try hard. Trying to try hard in the ring to impress us, like he was not a cool wrestler at all.
Because we held Ultimate Warrior up there, like, dog, this nigga so cool. You hit him, he power up.
He was mysterious.
Like we held him up so high.
He was just fucking weird,
but
bro.
when you watch the documentary, you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I had heard that.
He was like, what?
Yeah,
Like, he was
that's
weird.
like, bro, that's like if they did a documentary on Jay-Z.
I mean, he said like he was like, was that so they were like, what
Bro,
was
listen, Ron, this is how far, this is how bad it was. Like, Ultimate Warrior, his daughters were on there, and they said that for every Christmas, from them remember growing up, they would get a card with a list of things that they can improve in their life about themselves from their dad.
My perfect example is like if they did a documentary on Jay-Z and you found out like he was like this computer nerd who kind of researched hip hop and was like, oh, I'm gonna be this drug dealer. They take the prestige from you. Like, wait.
Then he became a hardcore right winger, and he was like saying homophobic things, anti-Semitic things, borderline racist things. Like
you really look at Ultimate Warrior different after that.
I had heard that.
Like, damn, he not only is he a weirdo, but he turned into a fucking QAnon and Trump supporter. He died like 3-4 years ago. I think in 2015 actually.
So they say that one. They say that one. Like let's show y'all after he gone.
But he was so prophetic with what he was saying, like his speech. He died 2 days after his speech on Monday Night Raw, like, and it like kind of like fit like what like happened. I can't explain it, dog. That shit was fucking weird, though.
I wanted to watch that one. I said I don't really watch a lot of wrestling stuff, but I said I wanted to watch.
The Stone Cold Steve Austin one is cold. Pretty much all of them were cold. Pretty much. I've been binging the shit out of wrestling. And then I go and watch old wrestling matches.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into the OG recommendations. As always, go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Make sure you go to the shop, man. We got our flagship line, the Geek. You see us rocking it. You see it.
Yeah, everybody
got the Geek line on there, man. This is our flagship line. We got some
I
content.
like
I do. We got some content coming that's going to really explain what the culture of Geek is and kind of just give you a little bit more insight on what the line is and what it means to everybody. But definitely make sure you go to the shop, purchase, man, support us on there. Patreon.com/Geekset. That is one of the best ways to support us as well. You get exclusive content. Right now we got we're working on a new show, an actual game show, and you can kind of get the behind the scenes and kind of how that looks on there. You get the opportunity to ask fan questions. If you are on that Patreon right now, you'll also see. If we talked about Jupiter's Legacy, I'm going to be interviewing the Flair from Jupiter's Legacy on One-on-One with Deuces. It gives you the opportunity to ask questions and be a part of that conversation. Also, our Discord. You'll see it in the description of this video and the descriptions on and just in general. Like I said, join the Discord, man. That's where we extend the conversation. We got a really dope community. We got people in there that's posting stuff, saying exclusive. You get kind of behind the scenes and everything, and it's just a really dope community of dope people. Follow us on all social media networks at Geekset Podcast everywhere. And as always, man, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
Oh,
This was a good episode.
yes, it was.
Oh my God.
Good to have Liv back.
Yeah, that was-